What's good, everybody? How we doing? Are we having an excellent Wednesday so far? Let me turn this music down. There we go. Let me know if that music's too loud. I feel like we got it dialed in. But, well, Hooligan's going to tell me it's too loud. How's everybody doing? All right, let me do some shouts. Let's see who's here first. Spider Matt Man beat everybody else. That's a new one. I don't think you've been first before, Spider. Roman Plays is also here. Fear Rose is also here. A lot of members in the chat tonight. That's what I love to see. Luke Devon is here. We've got Phoenix Del Mar, Cody Aleo, Omar Mendez, Latavius Wright, Willie B79, and it's Deity. I haven't seen that name in a while. Abandon is here. Early I am in Yoda voice. Shaquille Abdul is here. Racing Road is here. Let's see. Conehead Billy. What's good? What's good? Freddie Sanchez. Haven't said that name before, at least not in a long time. Let's see who else we got. Joshua Hawkins is here. Man, a lot of members in here tonight. That's awesome. I love that. Let's see. Who else we got? Primitive is here. Invalid is here. Or Invalid. I don't know how I don't know how you pronounce that. Mopar Ed Eid is here. T Burton is here. Who else we got? Who else we got? I'm scrolling down. I'm scrolling. You guys are flying in the chat. Max Goof is here. Video Mode is here. Benzone is here. Zach Siska is here. I think I got everybody. What's good, guys? Man, we got 52 people in here already. We're flying. So, how we liking the website? Those of you that got a chance to use it. By the way, if you are a member of the channel and you do not have access to the entirety of the website, send me a message or just let me know in the chat. And all you have to do is say, I don't have access, and then type your username on the website, and we'll get you squared away. I can go ahead and grant you access. I just need to know what your username is on the website because it's not tied to YouTube. So as you guys can see right here in this corner, right, oh my gosh, right here. There are only 34 Whiskey Wednesdays left. 34 Whiskey Wednesdays left. Let me go to the main page of the website here. Boom. There we go. F11. Oh, no, wrong screen. F11. There we go. Okay, we have 238 days, 4 hours, 26 minutes, and 50 seconds until GTA 6 comes out. I went ahead and bumped us up from level 2 to level 3. We're at Rising Copium. I think the website just, it elevated my spirits. I am more in the zone and ready to lock in on some GTA content. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Mopar Eid will get you squared up. Primitive, glad you like it. Glad you like it, Roman. I'm glad you guys are digging it. I was really excited to get that to you guys. And if you haven't noticed, there's a new page here, okay? KJ has been absolutely killing it. Not only is he fixing the bugs as they, are discovered and trying to fix all that stuff on the fly, but he's also today created a roadmap. So let's zoom in here. So these are things that we are going to be adding and upgrading to the website. Direct messages, so you'll be able to message each other. Casey Soko just became a member. Welcome to Sav Sack of Friends, my guy. It's hot, stinky, but it's fun. We got a friend system, so you'll be able to soon add each other as friends and create groups and build squads and all that for when the game finally launches and we're all playing online. You'll have custom emojis and emotes. These will be member exclusive, so only if you're like a member of the YouTube channel or the Patreon, which I'm going to talk to you guys about here in a second. You'll also be able to start dropping photos directly in chat threads. We'll have an expanded XP system, so you can gain XP and upgrade your account. That's the really cool thing about the website. If you don't want to become a paid member and you just want to grind out the XP on the website, you can actually unlock all the features of the website. So, you can eventually, and I don't think we didn't go crazy with it. We set a really reasonable, level. There'll be profile leveling, achievement badges, which I think is really cool. We're going to upgrade the media page. Eventually, I'm going to add like all the, we're going to get all the artwork and then the video clips from Rockstar's website. We're working on that. We're going to do article reactions, so you can react to articles and upvote them so everybody can see it. We're going to do more social benefits. So this will be like member-only events, community polls, crew tags, all that stuff. And then we're going to be adding to the vault. I'm going to start uploading more content, more video content, more behind-the-scenes stuff. Maybe I'll do a video tour of my setup and all that stuff, and we'll put all that in the vault. That way you guys have a little bit more in there other than just what's in there right now, which, by the way, if you have access to the vault and you know what's in there, do not talk about it on this stream, okay? We're keeping that hush-hush. If certain people find out about it, it could be problematic, so... So zip it, all right? This is... if you want to have nice things, you got to have my back on this, all right? Okay. So... as I mentioned last stream, and we're going to continue this through the end of the week, if you become a member during this live stream, we will go ahead and hook you up with full access to the website, okay? So that's just for launch week, which was yesterday, today, and Friday. If you become a member, you get full access to the website. You're good to go. Also, today I created a Patreon. For those of you that really want to support the community and go above and beyond, this is not at all like a pressure thing. You guys do whatever you want. But if you want to become a Patreon member, we set it up. It's like $10 a month, and you'll get certain access to certain things. So, for example, let me pull this up here. So what we'll do is we're going to do behind-the-scenes content, live Q&As. We're going to do member shout-outs at the end of every video. If you are a part of the Banana Bunch, you're going to get... your name is going to be posted at the end of every video. Or maybe halfway through it. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that yet. And then what's really cool is if you become a member and you're willing to send me your address, if you feel comfortable with that, I will 3D print you a little Doug, and I'll mail them to you. So you can have your own little Doug, okay? Trying to make it worth it for you guys. There's going to be a private Banana Bunch Discord chat, exclusive voting power for like the website and things like that, and then access to membership features on the website. So that's all in the Patreon. If you guys want to become members of the Patreon, I will go ahead and post it here in the chat. Feel free. If you like, it's right there. Okay, moving on. So let's go ahead and, okay, looks like we got another member. Dylan Nolan, welcome to Sav Sack of Friends, my guy. And then we've got a donation from Primitive for $9.99. Says, website is fresh, man. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing great. This is by far the most exciting week for me in a long time. You know, if Rockstar are going to drag their feet and not give us any content, we're going to make our own, all right? So, pretty exciting. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I have something I got to take care of. Thank you, members. Thank you, Primitive, for the donation. Appreciate you guys. As always, you guys are the best. Okay, so... oh, Caden's here. All right, so real quick, I want to go back here to... somebody said it was Eid. Where are you at? Said that you became a member and did not have access. Where is it? Where is it? Mopar Eid. Mopar Maniac, I got you. I got you, Eid. Hang on 1 second. We're going to go over here to the mod page. Actually, hold on. You guys probably shouldn't see this. We're going to go back to full screen cam. I don't want everybody seeing the codes. That wouldn't be good. That would kind of defeat the purpose. Okay, let me go ahead and load this up. Mopar Maniac, I got you. You are now a full-fledged member of the website. Dylan Nolan, as soon as you sign up, send me your username on the website and I'll get you hooked up. Yeah, we're going to do bananas only for Patreon members, and that's just because I don't want to have to mail out a billion bananas. So if you guys want to like go above and beyond and support the channel and all that, then I'll hook you up and you'll get a Doug. That's Doug, by the way. Now, he doesn't come printed with a sunglasses and a smile because I don't have an AMS. I'm cheap. It's over there working right now. It's printing 5. I'm gonna have 5 of them ready to go as soon as the stream is probably halfway through the stream. But if you just want him plain, I'll send him to you plain, or I'll draw little sunglasses and smirk on him like the official Doug, and I'll mail it to you. Luke Devon just reached the cleaner role on the website. Let's freaking go, dude. Marcus says, you are the content, Brody. Well, I appreciate you saying that. All right. Kane said, who the fuck is Doug? That's actually how that got started, guys. Somebody came in here, a random, this is little Sav lore, okay? A random person came into the chat one night while we were hanging out and talking GTA 6 or whatever. It was just like, who the F is Doug? And we are all like, what is this person talking about? And they just kept saying, who the F is Doug? I don't even remember who it was. But so then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to create Doug. So this is Doug. So that's who Doug is. No, I didn't leak the GTA code. You should be squared away, Mopar. Let me know if you're not. Phoenix says, nice, I'll be getting permanent membership to Sav channel and Discord Nitro and the Patreon. Well, if you do all that, brother, I'll send you 2 Dougs. Okay. Sav, on the site, will there be voice chat or will it stay on Discord? Voice chat is going to stay specifically on Discord. I don't want to create a unmoderated chat room on a random website. That could lead to problems. I'm already a little nervous about having, you know, a chat that doesn't have like an active modding thing in there. So we do have some like AI moderation set up in there. So if you try to type anything crazy, AI should catch it. But those of you that care about the quality of the channel, the content, the website, all that stuff, if you see anything weird going on in there, let me know immediately. Let somebody know immediately so we can get in there and take care of that. We don't want any weirdness going on. Same with the Discord. No weirdness, guys. Weirdness will not be tolerated. No NSFW stuff. I start seeing wiener pictures show up somewhere. We won't have nice things, okay? Oh, by the way, I failed to mention, this is not Kool-Aid. I decided to take a little break from whiskey tonight. I know it's technically Whiskey Wednesday, but I went back to an old concoction I used to drink the hell out of. For those of you that enjoy vodka and Mountain Dew, this is a very delicious combination. Some of you will probably hate it. That's okay. Everybody has their own opinions on things. But this is a mixture of blue raspberry vodka, Syracuse, how do you say it? Ciroc, Syracuse, the blue stuff. And then just like a splash of that, like that much of a shot glass. And then Mountain Dew. And it is so good. And I looked it up. It doesn't have a name. Nobody's officially created it. So I've deemed this Blue Voltage. That's what it's called. So that's what we're going with. So that's what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having some Blue Voltage. Oh, and it goes down so easy. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Casey Soko, of course you can get the code. What is the name on the website? What is your username on the website? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me see here. Let me refresh. Users, load all. Casey Soko, got you, brother. You should now have full access to the website. Vodka Wednesday. I mean, I guess. We could start calling it like Weird Shit Wednesday. Willie, spelling it out doesn't help me pronounce it. But yes, that's what I'm talking about. Cyberpunk Afterlife drink right there. Is that what it is? That a thing? I didn't name it after anything in Cyberpunk. Just it's what ChatGPT helped me come up with that. Hey, Sav, says Lazy Gun Guy. What's up, Gun Guy? T-Burton says, I need you to do the close-up stare so I can screenshot it so I can post it on the website whenever someone says Jason is a cop. Okay, maybe we'll get one later tonight for sure. We'll get one. Somebody's going to be in here doing it. So, you know. We'll start out back here. You know how it goes, T-Burt. Okay. Thank you, sir. Glad to be a part of your sack. Glad to have you. Wasted Wednesday. That's honestly not a bad title. Although if my ex-wife ever found out that I'm streaming on Wednesdays, she could use that in a legal situation for a custody battle. We don't want to do that. I don't know. No, we'll have fun with it either way. Caden, chat is wild right now. Chat is wild right now. I'm out of whiskey, so I have cider tonight. Dude, whatever works, man. Water's okay. Water's probably better for you. Water's definitely better for you. Unless you live in Detroit. Never mind, fault on my end. You literally created the drink called WKD. Is that a thing? ChatGPT, okay, if it exists, it's not my fault, because ChatGPT said, based on those ingredients, it does not exist. So I'm like, okay, then we'll coin it, we'll name it. But if it exists, I need to know. Ayo! Ayo, what? Question mark? With the GTA wasted screen. Ah, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I like that. Water Wednesday, Weirdo Wednesday. GG, WKD. I'll check it out. Abandon says, Sav, you should talk about the recent Rockstar GTA 6 news. I'd like to hear your thoughts. If need info, I'd be glad to send you links on Discord. So, you know what's really cool is that we don't need links anymore, because if you just go to the website, like so. Let me zoom out here a little. You go to the articles page, and boom! All the newest GTA 6 news is right here, all in one spot. You don't even have to type it into Google. Just save this as your browser tab. Go to the articles tab, boom, right there. Okay, click on the first link. Let's take us to the website. Tech for Gamers says Rockstar might be game testing GTA 6 as per job listing, likely in the final development stages. Okay, so let's see what it says. Probably a lot of BS, but we'll figure it out. The highly anticipated GTA 6 is right around the corner and may be hard to believe considering all the past delays the game has experienced. With just a few months left until launch, it is expected that the game is in its final stages of development. So far, so good. Rockstar may even be game testing GTA 6 according to a new job listing. This further cements the publisher's promise of releasing the game in November later this year. With 3 delays for GTA 6, fans have now developed trust issues. Yes, we have. About whether the game will even come out later this year. However, this job listing will reassure those who doubt the game is coming out soon. Priyanka Moria, senior talent acquisition specialist at Rockstar India, just posted that they're hiring game testers. The post mentions that this is a great opportunity to work on exciting game projects, implying that it may be for multiple titles. Now, it's worth mentioning that they never mentioned Grand Theft Auto in that job posting, okay? It is not mentioned one time. But what else is Rockstar working on? You know what I mean? Like, come on. There's no way after all those delays that they're not all hands on deck right now trying to make sure that this polished turd comes out shiny on the other side and playable. So, you know, they're definitely, I think that's what it's for. I think these play tests are going to be for GTA 6, which is encouraging. That should be encouraging to all of you, especially the doubters, okay? Can only do so much is already getting it started, saying Jason is a cop Wednesday.
You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
Get out of here with that. Okay, let's see what else we got. 70 or 80 bucks was GTA 6 the fine. So who didn't catch this during the that Strauss Zelnick interview? He was talking with what was that guy's name? I can't remember. He runs like a podcast or whatever. Well, it probably mentions it right here. Okay. While Zelnick did not explicitly mention anything related to GTA 6, these remarks seem to imply that GTA 6 will launch starting at $70 to $80, okay? Now, this is reading into this a little bit. I didn't go quite this far, but I was like, why did he say 70 to 80 instead of 60 to 70, which is how it's been? So if GTA 6 comes out in November 2026, how much would it cost to secure a copy on Sony PS5 and Xbox Series X or S? While Rockstar Games has remained largely silent, entirely silent, on revealing anything other than the 2 teaser trailers, parent company Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick has provided a hint as to what it could cost to buy a copy of Grand Theft Auto 6 for a video game that's over 13 years old in the making. Not quite 13, but we'll go with that. The prices are not likely to go beyond the usual AAA blockbuster levels. And I've been saying this for a while. So when everybody was on that, like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a $100 game. It's going to be a $120 game. They could charge $200 for it, and I'd play it, okay? I was quick to say that's nonsense, all right? Stop. You're talking out of your ass. That game is not going to cost that much money. It's not going to be $100. They're not going to price themselves out of one of the largest markets for video game titles. Not everybody can afford to spend $100 on a video game, and they're not going to be the first ones to do that. I'm sorry. Not with inflation and the way the economy is here in the US and other places, not right now. That would be not good for their numbers, okay? I've been saying for a while, I fully expected it to come out at about $70 to $80, and it would not surprise me at all if it launched at $60. It really wouldn't. It really would not surprise me. But anyway, he said, Zelnick stated that while free-to-play games may incorporate ads, paid premium experiences should remain free of such interruptions. He stated, well, for free-to-play titles, yes. For titles which you've paid $70 or $80, no. And that's the line everybody's kind of hanging on right now, is when he said $70 to $80. Hooligan, shut up. He further elaborated on the fairness aspect. It's very difficult for me to believe that we would want to have, what is that? Interstitial advertising? Is that I don't know what that word is. Interstitial advertising in a game that someone paid $70 or $80 for. That would seem unfair. So is GTA 6 going to be $70 or $80? Do you think that's so? There's a term in the world of sales. It's called price conditioning. Okay, it's where you talk to your customers and you consistently throw out numbers that are within these like expected price range of your product. Okay, so he could be saying like $60 or $70 to $80, $70 to $80. This may be like a common thing that sort of comes out until they actually announce the cost of the game and watch it be like $70. And then you're like, oh, that's better than $80, and you feel good about spending $10 more than a $60 title. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll pay it. You guys already know I'll pay it. If it's $100, I'll pay it. But not everybody can do that, which is why they're not going to do that. So that's my take on the price tag. I think we're probably looking at, if I had to just take a shot in the dark right now and make a guess, I would say $70. This is going to be a $69.99 game. Could it be more than that? It absolutely could. But I think $69.99 is going to be the price tag. So anyway, why game testers now? Isn't that too late? No, it's actually not too late because the game probably hasn't even gone gold yet, and it doesn't go gold until they've tested it. You know, going gold, if you're not familiar with industry terms, it means when the game is like basically ready to ship, right? When they've finished everything up, it's polished. In today's world, going gold is kind of used very loosely in the world of what do you call them? Early releases or early access games. But Rockstar is one of the originals, the OGs that still like to stick to, you know, having a polished experience at launch, at least for their single player modes. So yes, it is not too early to start playtesting. It would not surprise me if they're already playtesting in certain places. It would not surprise me if somebody from the Rockstar India office got called up and chewed out for posting that on the internet. I don't know. I've tested the game. It's all right. Nothing crazy, says Upper Robin. Love the website, says Dylan. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. The stare gets me every time, Sav. Why are people complaining you're buying it regardless? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you know, not everybody can, like, I lived paycheck to paycheck for a really long time. Sometimes I still do. So, like, the idea of, like, you know, having to come up or scrape together an extra $100 when, you know, you're kind of winging it on a prayer, you know, it's tough, you know? You don't want to miss out on the experience. So Rockstar, I don't think is going to do that. They're not going to price themselves out of an entire, you know, demographic of customer because they're greedy for an extra $10. They'll sell far more copies you know, at a slightly reduced price than they would, you know, at a slightly higher price. I would think it kind of balances out, but your customer base is more happy, you know what I mean, that they've spent $60 or $70 than $80 to $100. Just my take. Game testing in Bangalore starting April 18th between 10 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. I haven't heard that. I haven't seen that. That's a post by Mr. Kels Game. You'll have to share that in the Discord so I can see. Let's see. 2K26 WWE just put out an edition for early yearly release of 150. Ooh. Is that really? No way. They're not serious, are they? Sav, the recent news, there's a... Oh, I read that already. Sav, do you think they'll keep the same prices for shark cards? I think you'd be crazy to say that there's no shark cards in this game. So I fully expect to see shark cards in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if they'll call them shark cards or something else. You know, the theme of it being like Florida shark cards or gator cards or something like that. You know, they could totally do that. But yeah, I think they're going to continue that practice, and they'll probably be about the same price. I mean, let's be honest, shark cards made them most of their money on GTA 5, GTA Online, so. My thing is, are we going to have 2 or 3 versions and a collector's edition as well, or just a standard and collector's edition? At launch, probably 2, maybe 3 editions. You'll have like a standard edition, an expanded edition, and then you'll have like a collector's edition. And then, you know, over the course of the next 10 years, we'll probably get like 10 more editions. Because, you know, double, triple, quadruple dipping. Dylan said, met Ned, Steven, and Sean at Toronto Comic-Con on the weekend and got a large GTA 5 promotional poster signed by them. That's awesome, dude. That is really cool. The Genius Play is 50, but it won't happen. No chance. No chance this game drops at 50 bucks. Not happening. Shark cards, says Join Frieza. Like Borderlands 4 had standard, deluxe, super deluxe, and then collector's edition. Yeah, I mean, they could have like as many, you know, editions as they want. I expect a minimum of at least 3 at launch. I'll do you better, $29.99. You guys are smoking some crack. There's another recent news about GTA 6. It's not in the articles section. Uh-oh. Reese Kiwi did a post about GTA 6 possibly coming to Switch 2, mentioned by a recent source that got things right and wrong. Post it in the Discord. If you see something that's not on the website, post it in the Discord so we can help kind of narrow the, you know, search focus of the website and make sure we're scooping as much stuff as possible. I tried, like, we could have it grab more stuff, but it would be more like BS, so you guys have to sift through to get to like the actual news. You know what I mean? So that's why we didn't do that. I didn't want like every social post on every website that mentions the word GTA 6 being pulled onto our website, because that could be kind of nonsensical. Sav, what perks do you think each edition will include? So standard edition is probably just the game. Expanded edition probably comes with some like online perks, like whether it's money or, you know, digital goods, whatever, like outfits, cars, whatever you want to, you know, label it as. And it'll probably be like an extra 10 or 20 bucks for that. And it may even come with like a season pass of something. I don't know. And then the collector's edition, of course, will be like all of that, plus, you know, like some actual items. So they may give us that suitcase that's in the artwork. And then in addition to that, there'll be some goodies in the suitcase, like a copy of the game, and, you know, whether they do like like Jason's hat, or, you know, I don't know. All kinds of stuff. Upper Robin said, God, this wine tastes awful, but it's what I got. That's commitment to Whiskey Wednesday. When you're like, when you're down to your last shitty bottle of wine, and you're like, you know what? It's Whiskey Wednesday. Screw it. We're doing it. That's commitment, fellas. No way Switch 2 is getting GTA 6. Absolutely no way. They'd have to turn down everything so much. I tend to agree with T. Burton on this. If they do get a Switch 2 version of GTA 6, I'm not going to want to play it. I don't know many people that will. It's going to be just like gutted of all the features and everything. Like, based on what I'm seeing in these trailers, in this video behind me, the quality of the graphics and, you know, the amount of assets and stuff on screen at one time, and the rendering distance and all that stuff, like, it would be so toned down. It would be like a hollow shell of what it. I don't even think it'd be as good as like GTA 5, to be honest with you. KC says, Sav, if you could choose one map expansion, would you rather have a Liberty City or a present-day Saint Denis? That's easy, Liberty City. That's easy. That's an easy one. I thought you were gonna give me a hard question. I would much rather have Liberty City than Saint Denis. Gold Edition will hopefully have a few days extra early access. I don't think anybody's getting early access to this game. I don't even think creators are getting early access. If GTA 6 comes to Switch 2, I bet it'll be 2D. Yeah. A side-scroller. They'd market it as a brand new Grand Theft Auto side-scrolling adventure. Okay, let's go back to the website. Trickster wants to do GTA 6 car meets in the forum. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited to get online and have car meets. What new customization do you think there will be? Me personally, I hope you can lift trucks. I'm with you, Trickster. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, I didn't even see that he added this. Yo, guys, check this out. You see the new logo for the website? Isn't that dope? We're calling it V-Hub. Or, well, 6-Hub. VI. 6-Hub. Get it? GTA 6. 6-Hub. And no, that's not a play on anything else, you weirdos. But it does look cool. That logo is banging. Made it myself. Made it myself. You know. Okay. Hooligan says, I would rather drink tap water. I think I'm with you, Hooligan. I can't drink wine. I don't like this. People talk about the tannins in the wine. That weird taste. I don't like it. Ooh, Coke and wine? Gross. Sav, do you think GTA 6 Online will have Outlaw Battle Pass thing? Like we have to grind in a new currency? It wouldn't surprise me at all. It wouldn't surprise me at all. And you can shortcut your way through it by, you know, paying extra money. Derek says, I tend to mix shit wine with a seltzer. The only good place for shit wine is in the trash can. Racing Road says, Sav, do you think Rockstar do midnight release at GameStop? And if it's midnight at East Coast, someone on Pacific time should pre-order, be better on the West Coast. I think they do. I don't know if they'll do a global release or they'll, you know, do it at midnight on the East Coast or midnight, you know, somewhere in the UK. I don't know exactly how they'll do it. For me, like, with a game this size, the only thing that makes sense is a global release so everybody gets it at the exact same time. But that's just my opinion. I'm just a, you know, small YouTuber. Yes, I am doing call-ins today, Spider. We will be doing call-ins. We're going to start that soon, actually. Sav, I sent you the links on Discord. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what you got. Did you send it a direct message? Oh, you did. Okay, so this is what you're talking about. Looks like an X post. Flights to India are now booked for June. Everything looks set for me to win my lavish dinner with my Rockstar source regarding GTA 6 for Switch 2. My source, who has gotten various things right, has been saying for months that GTA 6 will arrive day and date for Switch 2, which I thought was utter crap, and called him out, and he proceeded to double down. We now have this bet going. Rockstar has until early May to announce the Switch 2 version, otherwise I win. I'll be sure to post photos of the dinner. I don't know anything about this guy. So I'd have to, you know, dig into his history and accuracy and all that to give you my thoughts and opinions on that. But I mean, it's interesting. I'll give you that. It's definitely interesting. And then the testing date. Just in case you're wondering what it means, game tester recruitment ensures games are bug-free, functional, and enjoyable by gathering feedback to improve and polish the final product before release. This is definitely GTA 6 related. Hosting a massive game tester recruitment drive in Bangalore on 18. Yeah, so that's more in line with what we just saw on the other post. It's about that time, guys. That's not surprising for me if we're still on track for November. Now, if the game testers get in there and, you know, it's like incredibly problematic and buggy, I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say what could happen. We're not even going to talk about it. We're not saying that word. Not in here. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, so if I skip over your stuff, I'm sorry. Just repost it if you have an important question. I want to try and stay caught up with chat tonight. Derek says, maybe early access to online when it drops, like a 3-day pass. The November 16th date will be the same time for everyone. Yeah, I could maybe see early access to online, just not the story mode. They're not going to, like, risk giving early access, even to, like, who they consider trusted creators. Somebody somewhere is going to get greedy, and they're going to post about it. Or they're going to give away something that they shouldn't, or they're going to hint something trying to be cool. And yeah, I just don't think they're going to risk it. They don't need to. They really don't need to. The game sells itself. They don't need to promo it. Rolled out by region, I think is the best bet. Then way less load on the PSN, Microsoft, Xbox Live servers. That's my opinion anyways. That makes sense. I didn't even think about it from that perspective, Joel. Yeah, like, you got to think it's definitely going to overload the servers. So maybe rolling it out by region is a better plan. It would just suck for whoever's, like, last on the list, you know? That would really suck. Because you got to sit there and, like, watch everybody else playing it online, talking about it, whatever, while you got, like, a 6 to 12 hour wait for it. That'd be a bummer. People are already concerned because of the Series S performance. No way in hell Switch 2 could play it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, T-Bert. Better off getting a Portal than a Switch 2. The graphics will be way better since the cloud remote played from PlayStation if you want something handheld. That's a fair point, too. That's a fair point. Do you have to sign an NDA to be a game tester for Rockstar? I'd imagine you would. Yeah, you'd have to sign your whole life away. There's probably some clause that they get your firstborn child if you talk about the game. What website star level will we be at when Trailer 3 drops? Oh, when Trailer 3 drops, we're going to be at 5 out of 6 stars. That's going to be, I think that is a critical... Let's see. I want to see the Copium Index. So this is the Copium Index, guys. 0 is clear. So that's really nothing. Level 1 is we're coping fine. Mild copium detected is level 2. Elevated copium levels, which is where we're at right now. Critical copium event. So that could be a trailer. That could be like, you know, the calm before the storm, right before. Like, if we get wind that there might be a trailer on the horizon, that would bump us up to level 4. And then level 5 would be like when the trailer drops. We're not going to hit overdose and maximum copium until the game launches. I'm not saying the word, Derek. What's up, Midnight Vice? How you doing? It would suck if you're a gamer in Hawaii for GTA 6. They ban streaming it for 24 hours. Yeah, but how do you enforce that? Somebody somewhere is going to, you know, post something they shouldn't on some website. I mean, there was, like, in the past, when they lock stuff down like this, like, there are, like, adult websites that host leaks because they're less regulated. Do you think Rockstar will upgrade the crew system even better for GTA 6? I think everything's probably going to get a facelift. You got to remember, guys, they're building GTA 6 online with the forethought that it's going to be wildly successful. That is not how they built the original GTA Online. That was an afterthought. They built the game and then they said, okay, let's go ahead and do this online mode. Maybe some people will like it. They had no idea it was going to be nearly as successful as it was. So they've intentionally built GTA 6. It wouldn't actually, I'll go farther. I'm willing to bet that this most recent delay had more to do with the online not being at a point that they were happy with than the story mode. I'm betting that's probably the case. They care way more about online than they do story. And they won't admit that, of course. They'll never admit that, but that's the truth. Vice says the website is really cool, by the way. Might have some time tonight to check it out. You definitely should. There's some good stuff on there. Last time they hired game testers, the game got delayed. Hopefully not again. I don't think it's getting delayed again. I really don't. But I've been wrong before. But we don't say the word delay in here. We don't say it. You got me to say it.
One more word. Please give me one.
We don't say that word. Now you have to age verify to access them, so it'd be harder to stream it. That's true. Yeah, you can't stop it. The NFL and UFC can't stop streaming. Rockstar won't be able to. Yeah. I agree. You're correct about the delay about being about online, by the way. You think so too? Is that your opinion as well, Vice? They didn't think GTA Online would last them this long and be so popular. I'll put money on it that this game sells so much copies within the first 24 to 72 hour window in the Guinness World Records. Yeah, it's gonna. So I don't even think like Red Dead Redemption 2. I think that got like 700 million copies or 750 million copies in the first 24 hours. I don't even think it broke a billion, but I think this game will. Or not copies. I'm sorry, dollars in sales. No, that wouldn't be insane. 750 million copies. Yeah. So I think. Wait, hold on. Is that correct? How many copies of Red Dead Redemption 2 sold in first day? It was $725 million in sales worldwide on the first day. So that didn't even hit $1 billion in sales. But GTA 6 or GTA 5, let's do that real quick. GTA 5, I think that got close. 800 million. So they actually sold more copies of GTA 5 in the first 24 hours than they did Red Dead Redemption 2, which makes sense. I mean, honestly, it does. That's why GTA is always going to be their baby, their bread and butter baby. You know, they're going to put more effort and energy into that than Red Dead Redemption 2, or any Red Dead Redemption for that matter, and they've already illustrated that by the lack of DLC and online content. But, yeah, 11 to 13 million copies on its first day, which is a lot. That's a lot. I think this will be the first game, the first GTA or Rockstar game, period, to sell 1 billion copies in the first day. I wonder, are there any video games that have made, I keep saying 1 billion copies, I mean $1 million, have made 1 billion in first day sales? No video game has officially generated $1 billion in revenue within the first 24 hours of release. However, Grand Theft Auto 5 holds the record for the fastest entertainment product to reach that milestone, accomplishing it in just 3 days. GTA 6 will blow that number out of the water. You guys got to think, back in 2013, there was still a heavy stigma around gaming in general. It wasn't nearly as popular. You didn't have the streaming culture. You didn't have the content creator culture that you do now. Like, this game is not only the biggest game ever because of the quality and the you know, the reputation that Rockstar's built, but because of the environment it's dropping in. You know what I mean? I will go out on a limb and say they're going to make $1 billion in the first 24 hours. I will hitch my wagon to that horse. Bogan Bav is here. What's up, Bav? Whiskey count? I'm not drinking whiskey tonight, dude. I'm drinking a specialty drink that I thought I created, but maybe not. I call it Blue Voltage. It's basically blue raspberry vodka with a little bit of Syracuse, the blue stuff, the blue syrupy liquor. And then you add in a little bit of Mountain Dew, just a splash of Dew. Oh, it's so good. So good. I don't care what anybody says. You can fight me. T-Burton says, I don't understand the age verification being something the game developers handle. Why would it not be something you would have to set up on your account if they do push all this forward? I don't think it should be something that game developers have to handle. I don't. So here's my problem with age verification. And I did a whole video talking about this very topic with Cyberboy because he's way more into that stuff than I am. But my problem with age verification isn't the fact that, you know, you have to go through the process. I mean, yeah, that sucks. You know, and I understand wanting to protect minors and all that stuff. And there's definitely a benefit to it, right? But the biggest problem is, like, how many times has, like, Sony been hacked? How many times have these large companies been hacked and people get these notifications that your email's been hacked and, like, millions of people's information is exposed and compromised? It happens all the time. You know, now they want to create this, like, perfect database for everybody's information. You know, I don't know. I think the more data that's collected, you know, I get that it has its benefits, but there's trade-offs too, and that's one of them. We're mixing it up today, Bav. We're mixing it up. No whiskey today. We're doing blue voltage. That's all right, though. Sav, hot take. Rockstar should stop doing Red Dead Redemption. Oh, Xenox. Xenox, you didn't just say that.
One more word. Please give me one.
I don't even need to finish reading that. I don't even want to finish reading that. You can't lead with something like that. Their heart's not into it no more. To be honest, it makes sense. You can't really do shit in the Wild West compared to GTA, where you can do a lot in the world. Oh, dude, it's like, you're breaking my heart, Xenox. You're breaking my heart. Blue Voltage Wednesday, says Brooks. Absolutely. He's drinking the David Martinez. I don't know what that is, but I'll go with it. You have a nice talking voice. Is that Rico? Yo! Rico is back! No way! Rico, you know you want to ask me. Go ahead and ask me, brother. It's been a while. We haven't heard from you. The benefit of age verification should be more mature games with stronger adult themes, but I don't know if that's what will happen. Yeah, you're saying that if they're going to do age verification, then make it worth it and really, like, give us, you know, more adult content instead of, like, nerfing everything. I just don't think they'll do that, because what's going to happen is these parents are just, it's just creating an extra hoop for parents to jump through in order to let their kids play the games that they want to play. You know, it may prevent some parents from doing that, but the vast majority, I feel like, are going to go ahead and just age verify using their driver's license or whatever and let their kid play on their account and expose themselves to all the same content. And these developers have to know that, right? So I don't think they're going to make their games more deviant than they already are, because they don't want to end up in another courtroom and play out the whole, like, late 90s, early 2000s saga, you know, with the attack on violent video games and all that stuff. I mean, I think it would be a lot easier for them to win those battles nowadays, but still, I don't think they want the headache. Apparently, Rockstar has never won Game of the Year, and people make that point because they release at the end of the year. It doesn't count because of no exposure. What's your take, Sav? I mean, if it doesn't count that calendar year, then it should count for the next one, right? They can't just say, oh, because you drop your game in November, you don't qualify for Game of the Year. I don't know. Is that true? Has Rockstar ever won Game of the Year? Yes, Rockstar Games has won multiple Game of the Year awards from various publications and ceremonies. Major wins include Grand Theft Auto 4 in 2008, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 5, and they've received numerous accolades for Red Dead Redemption 2 in 2018. So that's not true. I don't know where you got that information, Luke, but it's not true. Xenox is a heretic. He is. I can't believe he said that. I might let you guys beat him up. I'll turn my head. I won't. I'll just pretend I didn't see anything. Let me scroll down here. Sony was hacked in 2011 because Sony didn't have many security layers on the PS3. Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to subject myself to, you know, my information being hacked because, you know, they want to scan my driver's license to let me play a game. You know, I'm a little annoyed. And this is exactly why we need to stop doing these exclusive console launches. I am so over it. I am so over it. I don't care what anybody says. PC gaming has come a long way. Like, PC gamers carried Grand Theft Auto 5. They carried it. I'll fight you. They carried it, okay? From like 2016 to now, PC has carried that game for like the better part of 10 years. And they're gonna like shaft us by saying, nope, sorry, you know, we made a deal with Sony, and you know, because we're gonna release it on Sony, we got to do it on Xbox too. But you guys can suck it up. You'll be all right. Hang tight. You know, we know that you purchased millions of copies of this game on the multiple different editions that we launched on PC. But nope. You guys wait. You guys have to wait. I'm so over that. I'm so over that. It's like the disrespect is palatable, man. I will go even further and say that PC gamers, I'm going to upset a lot of people when I say this, but I don't care. You know what? I don't care. PC gamers, I think, are more passionate gamers. I kind of look at console gamers, for the most part, not everybody, for the most part, console gamers are a little more casual than PC gamers. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I feel like PC gamers are a little heavier into gaming. I don't know. There's no data on that. That's just my stupid opinion. What do I know? But yeah, I don't know. I'm so annoyed. I'm tired of these console exclusives. It's like every time I see a console exclusive, I want to vomit. Anyway, I'll get off my high horse. Bogan Bav says, anyone else plucking their nose hairs right now? I think you're on your own, Bav. You're probably the only one doing that. Mopar says, meanwhile, Rockstar violence is cool. Thanks, video games. T-Bird says, nowadays, kids, even the kids' safe things aren't safe. Roblox is an easy example. You're absolutely right. Like, the biggest game for children right now is Roblox, and it's like the #1 place for predators. Imagine that. You know? Imagine that. And the fact that they won't even, like, moderate that stuff out of the game tells you everything you need to know about Roblox. I will not play Roblox. Okay, look, here's a piece of advice. If any of you want to start a YouTube channel centered around any kind of gaming content and blow up, like, really quickly and start making buku money, start a channel and start playing Roblox games. Your channel will blow up, okay? Especially if you're halfway decent at what you do. I refuse to, because I view that as, like, in my opinion, it's kind of selling out, because Roblox is a shit platform that just absolutely does not protect its users whatsoever. And the kind of, like, disgusting stuff that I've seen on that platform just boggles my mind that it even exists, that they've even allowed stuff like that to exist. I don't know. All right. No more crashing out. Wolfine with the blue badge. Howdy, gamers. You see that pretty blue badge next to Wolfine's name? Show it off, big guy. You go ahead, spam the chat. Let everybody see it. Let everybody see it. That's a true OG right there, fellas. A true OG of the Sav channel. Benzone says they need more time to optimize for PC though, right? Much harder to optimize for millions of hardware combinations and 3 consoles. They develop on PC, sure, but they develop it for consoles first. I understand that. I'm just saying, like, wait until it's finished on PC, and in that time, you can polish the heck out of the game for the consoles, and then roll it all out at the same time. It's basically like, you know, they're like, hey, thanks for carrying our game for the last 10 years and making us billions of dollars, but I need you to go ahead and sit over there in your little corner and fiddle with your keyboard for the next 12 months until we can get this to a point where we're ready to give it to you. I just feel like that's a slap in the face. I don't care what their excuses are. You know, I don't know. I said no more crashing out. Damn it, I gotta stop. Since you mentioned PC, Sony is planning on stopping making single-player exclusive games available on PC. Well, yeah, I mean, it's killing their game sales on Sony because people would rather play a lot of these games on PC. Same with Xbox. You think the reason Phil Spencer got fired has anything to do with Game Pass? and Ultimate Game Pass and the serious decline in console sales, nobody wants an Xbox anymore. Not nobody, but less people want an Xbox nowadays. I look at it like, if I could get all the same games on Xbox on PC, then there's no point in having an Xbox. I can play PC games with an Xbox controller. I can play the Xbox games on a PC with an Xbox controller with better graphics, better frame rate, better everything. Loads faster. There's no point. I can use Discord instead of that stupid Xbox Live party chat stuff. There's no point. So Sony smartly has probably seen the decline of Xbox and said, we should probably not go down that same road. Let's pull back. Let's keep our exclusives to the console. Give people a reason to keep buying PlayStations. Also, PCs are getting less and less expensive. The Steam machine coming out, it's going to be probably an $800 machine, which is not that far off from the cost of a PS5 Pro. And you'll have access to the entire Steam library. Guys, if you don't know what's available to you in the Steam library, you are missing out. Like thousands, hundreds of thousands of games on there. Like stuff that could not run on your little console. That's just wildly entertaining. Like, for example, the game I was playing last night on stream, Retro Rewind. That's PC only game on Steam. And it's fun. It's a cool simulator. Just saying, soon consoles will be specifically designed for the people that just want to sit on a couch and play with a controller. I mean, that's pretty much what they are now. But like, if you want a better gaming experience, PC. And I'm sorry if that hurts somebody's feelings, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth. And you don't realize that until you've experienced gaming on like a quality PC. And I understand like the price barrier and all that. I totally get that. I'm not trying to be the elitist. I'm just saying like the barrier to entry is getting lower and lower and lower. And once it gets to a point where it's about even with console gaming, because they're getting more expensive, PC gaming is getting less expensive as far as like the barrier to entry. Now, high-end graphics cards and everything else, that's still going up, obviously. But like, soon you'll be able to get a decent gaming rig for, $800. At that point, what's the point, MTea says PC players are 42% of the player base, so a minority, and PC players would data mine the whole game on day one and expose all the little secrets and puzzles in the game. I mean, you're not wrong, but like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And 42% of the player base is factoring in the other 68% of the player base being, or 58% of the player base. Sorry, my math was terribly wrong there. The other 58% of the player base is half and half Sony and Xbox. So look at Sony, for example. Like that's roughly what, 24, 25% of the player base? Same for Xbox. That means 42% of gamers, almost half of them are on a PC. The odds are in your favor, my friend. Greg says, hey, Sav, good to see you. I just hopped into the stream. I was getting caught up on today's episode of GTA 6 o'clock prior to this. I hope you're feeling better, Greg. I hope you're feeling better and those Cajun fries didn't do too much to you. T. Burton says, I'd rather have a PC. It's just the cost that stops me. And I totally understand that. That's a very valid and very fair point. If the barrier to entry for a good gaming PC is high, it's more than twice, a console. Which I get it, like if you want to play 4K graphics at 120 frames, it's going to cost you $3-4 grand, versus being able to play 4K at, 30 to 60 frames, being $500 to $800. It's a little less expensive. It's just the experience. And people told me this back before I had a PC. I'm like, you're out of your mind, dude. You're one of those like PC Master Race losers, like whatever. I was that. I believe that. I was like, get out of here, haughty toddy, until I got a gaming PC. And I experienced it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. They're right. They're not trying to be elitist a-holes. They're actually just right. So, I mean, anyway. I'm gonna get off my PC high horse here, and we'll get back to the comments. Let's see. I've always wanted to get a PC, and one day I will. You definitely should. My Xbox would run circles around y'all's PC. Hooligan, you're out of your mind. I love PC gaming. Got a 5090 and 14900K, but I play it like a console. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not about having a keyboard and mouse in your hand. It's about the performance of the game. You know? But as long as you're using a controller on PC, then you're just subject to the get good kid meme. Bro, RAM and GPUs are through the roof right now. Well, yeah, right now. Yeah, right now. It's unreasonably high because RAM is very hard to come by. But the reasoning for the PCs becoming more popular is my exact reasoning for the next Xbox hybrid being a good buy. But apparently I'm dumb for thinking that. When you say next Xbox hybrid, what do you mean by that? The only reason I have PS5 Pro is GTA 6 is coming PC. I would have the place. That's exactly right, Derek. I'm right there with you. I literally bought a PS5 Pro just for that reason. I just don't care about all the console wars. If it plays good and looks good, I'll play it. And I understand that. Like, if you're just like, if you don't care about the extra 60 frames, then don't waste your money on a PC. Michael Rooney says, hey, Sav, glad you're doing more lives now. Happy to, man. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen your name before, so welcome. If I have, it's probably been a while. Those Cajun fries were good. They didn't make me feel worse or anything like that. That's good. I'm glad. Sav, how far do you think they'll take the muscle mechanics in GTA 6? You think it'll be an advanced version of what they did in San Andreas or more casual like Red Dead 2? I don't think we're going to be able to, like, turn into, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger circa, 1985. But I think they'll probably let us get pretty jacked within reason. I don't think you'll be able to do the whole bodybuilder thing. Maybe you can. I don't know. I just see them taming it down just a little bit. I think this Grand Theft Auto is going to surprise a lot of people with how more in line with like Red Dead Redemption 2 it is than Grand Theft Auto 5. I think the whole vibe of this game is going to be a lot more serious. Yeah, I think they're going to be like, there'll be funny bits and haha moments and, the typical satire that's in a Grand Theft Auto game. But I think the overall story and just like a lot of the dialogue and all that is going to be a little more towards Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think quite as serious, but it's not, I don't think it'll be as silly as GTA 5 was. Luke says, Sav, in my opinion, if I want a PC setup, I want the best one, but that costs 9,000 USD based on my research. Bro, the difference between a $5,000 PC and a $9,000 PC for most of what you're going to do is negligible. I know that sounds crazy, but like this rig that I'm using is like a upper middle end. When I bought a pre-built. Well, my wife bought it for me, pre-built, about 2-3 years ago. And with the peripherals and everything else that we got, it was about $5K. But I haven't changed anything out on this thing. All I did was like replace the fans on it when one of them started going bad. That's literally all I've done. And it still runs like a beast. Like it renders out these videos that I make like way quicker than a lot of people's PCs. So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you get a good PC and it lasts you 5-6 years. You don't have to buy another damn console every year or two. Anyway, I keep saying I'm gonna stop talking about this. You guys keep reeling me back in. Damn it. Wolfine says, I typically run 2K res at 240 hertz. And that's probably what? You got a 40 series graphics card or higher? Or did you say 50? Because that's a good machine. That's a good machine. If you can run 2K res at 240 hertz, that's an excellent machine. I feel that with eating nothing but healthy whole foods, I would drop the weight fairly quickly and lose several pounds a week. I need to go on a diet myself, guys. I'm like probably 40-50 pounds heavier than I'd like to be. My like comfortable weight is about 180 pounds, maybe 170. Yeah, I feel pretty good at like 170 pounds. I think right now I'm somewhere between like the 220 and 230 range, which is like way more than I'd like to be. So I need to go on some kind of diet. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll like If GTA 6 gets delayed again, I'm gonna go on a hunger strike. Clip it and send it to Rockstar. They don't want to kill somebody. Sav, are you gonna make Jason Lucia fat? Yes. At the very least, I'm gonna make Lucia huge. I'm gonna make her like as fat as I can. I think, have you guys seen the Fat Lucia meme? It's really funny. It's on Facebook. Oh, that's not real. That's not it. That's not it. This is it here. Let's see. Open image in new tab. Dude, can you imagine if you could do that in the game? 100%. Look at Jason. He's like, oh my God. Oh, dude, that's funny. Somebody in here is like sitting next to their girlfriend or wife on the couch and they're like, it's Gorlock the Destroyer. Oh my God, dude, that's so funny. Sav, you got dual 5090s? Hell no, I don't have dual 5090s. You out of your mind? No, I got a 4090. Wolfine says, yeah, he's got a 4080 Ti Super. So that's what I'm saying. With a 40 series graphics card and like a decent processor and some like a good amount of RAM. Wolfine, if you don't mind, how much was your rig? Oh, you just said my whole PC cost me $3,600, not including peripherals. That's what I'm saying. And he's running 2K graphics at 240 frames. That's really good. That's better than what I run. And he spent less on his machine than I did. That's what I'm saying. You can get a good PC for like, you know, around $3 grand. Well, maybe not right now because of the RAM shortage, but usually. T-Bird says, the Sav, the next Xbox is supposedly a PC console hybrid, Xbox games and Steam games. So even if it is 1K, it makes more sense to me that the likely 700 plus PS6 will be. Yeah, I mean, if you want to start getting into PC gaming and you're gonna, you know, play PC games through an Xbox, you know, it'd be a good way to dip your toes in the water. What I'm gonna tell you is that if that's about $1,000 console, you're going to feel like its operating power is a little lackluster after a while. I can't imagine that those games are gonna run at like, you know, max graphic settings or even on the higher side, like some of these more thirsty games. I'm buying my first PC is Geekum It 15, the first game, BeamNG Drive. I don't know what Geekum It 15 is, but BeamNG Drive is pretty cool. It's complicated to figure out though. Sav, you should make a goal to be buffed by GTA 6. Yeah, if anybody's interested in doing like a workout, like lose weight challenge, whatever, maybe we can put that together on the Discord. We'll get like a special group and we'll do like, you know, update photos and all that stuff. We'll do it together. We'll call, get buffed by GTA 6, or we'll come up with like a cool slogan for it or something. Big back Lucia. You should hire me as your personal trainer. I don't have the money for a personal trainer. Threw some photos from my Miami trip in the Discord for anyone that wants to check them out. Editing some more as we speak. Oh, dude, let's look. Let's look. Discord. Under media. Here we go. Let me pull this down here. All right, so Wolfine just recently went to Miami, and he's got some pictures for us so we can see what Miami looks like. The Colony Hotel. I recognize that building from the trailer. Ooh, look at that Mercedes. Wow, these are some good shots, Wolfine. What, is that a drone shot? Or is that from a hotel balcony? It looks like it's a drone shot. How cool would it be if, like, you can drive up and down the street of Leonida and see people, like, on the upper balconies on, like, the 40th floor or something? Something crazy. I think that'd be really cool. Very cool, man. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, he just said he's editing more photos. He's going to drop them in there. Another good reason to join the Discord. We got all kinds of cool stuff in there. All kinds of cool stuff. All kinds. Every time I see this dude, I laugh. I can't help it. Let's see. Yes, get buff. Ruh. If any of you don't know the Gorlock the Destroyer videos, you need to go look them up right now. The confidence is baffling. I remember hearing that. I just can't remember what it's from. Holy crap, it's Shamu Lucia. T. Burton, who... Oh, he's asking it. I got a GTX 960. You think I'd be able to play GTA 6 in 4K? Yeah. Yep. On maximum graphic settings. You might get like 1 frame per minute, but you could probably do it. T. Burton, if that next Xbox is in fact a PC hybrid, that will probably push me to PC. Might as well at that point. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, you can spend $1,000 for something you're going to have to upgrade in 2 years, or you can spend $2,000 for something that you don't have to upgrade. You just get a new graphics card whenever it's time. Abandon says, hey, Sav, also Microsoft doesn't sell as much consoles as Sony. Series X and S, 34 million. PS5, 92.2 million, which is 72.5% for Sony. So that's actually a really good point. So that would mean that most of the market is probably made up of Sony consoles, or Sony. That's probably why they did the exclusive deal with GTA 6 and Sony. But to be fair, you know, in 10 years' time, is that going to be the case still? Or is PC gaming going to slowly overtake it? I don't know. I don't, like, if anything, Xbox should wait. You know? PC and PS5 gamers are doing the heavy lifting with game sales for GTA 5. You know? Make Xbox gamers wait. I think that's bullshit. Drone shots are on my DJI Mini 5 Pro. Okay. Lucia the Humpback, well, Leonida. Dude got early access to GTA 6. He kind of did. Bro, I'm making Jason the drunkest looking Florida man ever, and Lucia will be bald and big. Sav, look up Gorlock the Destroyer. It's the same as that photo. Am I gonna get canceled for this? Gorlock the Destroyer. It's Lucia. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough, fellas. Derek, and she swears she is the baddest baddie. Is she? I don't know. I wasn't entirely convinced by that photo. Okay, we better stop while we're behind. Let's see. I think it's gonna be possible to buy a PS5 Pro after August because of PC players buying them up to play GTA 6. Oh, gonna be impossible. You got a good point. If you want a PS5 Pro, you should probably get one before GTA 6 drops, or before you even get close. Bav says Gorlock is a baddie. I'm pretty sure he's got a poster of her on his wall. Guys, I've video chatted with Bav. I've seen his face, okay? I've seen his setup. I've seen his face, and I saw a picture of Gorlock the Destroyer on his wall. True story. It actually happened. By the way, me and Bav did a live stream last week. We played Teardown, and that was the most fun I've had playing a game with somebody in a while, because normally I'm kind of gaming by myself. But that was so much fun. Me and Bav were like laughing our asses off the whole time. It was like a 4-hour stream that went by super quick, and I just spent an hour or two the other night chopping it up into about a 27-minute long highlight video that I've posted on my website. Or not my website, on my channel. So if you guys want to see that, it's live. It's on the channel right now. It's not performing anything like my other YouTube videos, but I didn't do it for that. I just wanted to go ahead and get it out there because I had so much fun playing it, and I had fun editing it. Even like editing the video, I was laughing the whole way through it. Like there's some seriously funny moments. Abandon knows, he was there. That's my favorite poster. T-Bird says, yes, she is. Yes, she is a she, and she says she can get whatever guy she chooses. They got to make money. Be 6 foot, abs, the works. Oh, man. Good luck with that. You ever see that guy that walks around the streets of, like, drunk college towns? And he's like, how tall should a guy be? Or he's like, how important is a guy's height? And they're like, oh, it's super important. It needs to be at least like 6 foot, make $100,000 a year, you know, so on and so forth. He's like, okay, what weight should a woman be? And then they're like, they're like all offended. He's like, what? I mean, we can't do anything about our height. I mean, you can do something about your weight. It was like W for the dudes, man. I thought that was pretty funny. T-Burn says, I need you two playing Ready or Not. Wish I could have stayed around to see the reaction to finding tanks. That's towards the end of the video. And I don't know if it was much of a reaction. I can't remember. I don't think I included that in the highlights. Because by the time that rolled around, we were like 27 minutes long on the highlights. So I had to cut some stuff. And I don't think we had like a visceral reaction because we were like 4 hours in the stream at that point. No, I actually didn't play Crimson Desert yet, and I don't know that I'm going to. Honestly, I mean, I've watched enough gameplay to where I'm like, it looks okay. But it's not like, for me, it's not like, it doesn't get my juices flowing. You know what I mean? I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta play this game. You know, I get that it's got a big world and, you know, all that, but I don't know. This is gonna be controversial, but I've never really been into the games that have like a heavy like Korean sort of influence to it. And that game to me feels like it's got a really heavy Korean influence as far as like the design and like the aesthetics and all that stuff. I don't like when you swing a sword, like the little glittery stuff that appears in the air. I don't like that. Little stuff like that bothers me. I don't know why. I'm kind of a snob, I guess. I don't know, but I don't care for that kind of stuff. Primitive with the 19.99 dono. Look at you, just coming in here dropping 20 bucks. Just got a new PS5 Pro today and gave my wife the standard so we can play Red Dead Redemption 2 together. Nice. And got it so it's not hard to get just before GTA 6. Let's go, Primitive. Thank you so much for the dono. Let's get a fat W for Primitive in the chat, guys. Wrong button. Thank you, Primitive. Let's see. Sav, who's going to be the second super chat? The second super chat? I don't know. I've been looking at cameras for face reveal, fellas. Oh! He needs to do a face reveal. I've been on his ass about this for a while. You guys need to help me out. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Get in there. Get into his streams and just hound him about a face reveal. T. Burton says, the thing that made most interested in Crimson Desert so far is watching people fling themselves using trees. I haven't even seen that yet. I don't know. Oh, the particles can be turned off for the combat in Crimson Desert. Oh, that's good to know. See, they had to know that was kind of silly if they gave you an option to turn it off. And then I've seen a bunch of people bitching about the controls too. I don't know. I may come around to playing it. You know, if things get really boring, you know, I may go ahead and get it, but the window for that is closing because in May we get the new James Bond game. I'm going to be playing the heck out of that for a little while because I love James Bond and I love Hitman, and it's kind of like a combination of the two. You know, and then by the time that's up, I don't know that I'm gonna have time to play many games because we're gonna be rolling right into like, you know, the climax of marketing for GTA 6. I'm gonna be nonstop covering that stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Bannon said, "Hey Sav, I did the sales for the Switch 1 and PS5. Switch 1 sold 70% more as they did 155.6 million by December 2025. As Sony, like I said, is at 92.2 million." Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense because, you know, I mean, they're two different things, though. You can't really compare a Switch and a PS5. That's like comparing a PlayStation 1 and a Nintendo Game Boy. I just don't have the money for it right now, so might have to start a dono goal or something. There you go, guys. Next time you see Bav streaming, get in there and drop him some donos and help him get that money up so he can go get a camera and do a face reveal. Bav, you down to play Ready or Not with Savvy? You played any of that game? I'd play it with him. Definitely interested. Currently broke though. I could maybe. I've like glazed that game so hard in some of my videos. I'll reach out to the devs and see if they'll give me a key. See if they give me a key to give to you. Wait a minute, hold on. Do I have? No, I don't have a key. I got a key for Gray Zone Warfare, but not that. Maybe we can get you a copy of Ready or Not. Tree thing is cool. Haven't been able to make a super chat in a while because I've been practically broke. I hate not having money. Well, Greg, the last thing you should be worried about is sending your money to me. Like, I don't want anybody to donate to me unless they just have money burning a hole in their pocket and they just want to support the stream or whatever. Like, if you're struggling, please do not send me money. Haven't played it yet, T-Bert, but definitely interested. Currently broke, though. Let's see. The crescendo for GTA 6 is coming. It really is. It's right around the corner. Sav, there's one game I want to play after GTA 6. It's called Jurassic Park Survival, made by Saber Games. Don't know when it'll come out. Is that I think I know what you're talking about. One where that girl is like, it's like Alien, like the game where you're running and trying to hide from Alien, but you're like running and hiding from dinosaurs in the same like world. Jurassic Park world is like the 90s movies. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. She was like the last one left on the island after everybody evacuated or something. I think I know. Yeah, that does look good. You should play Hitman on stream if you haven't already. I haven't actually, but I do like that game. Roman Plays says, Sav, that teardown video made me laugh. I almost spit out my drink. I'm glad you liked it, man. We were like dying laughing the whole time. It was a lot of fun. Joe Mama says, I'm late. Can you restart the stream? Absolutely, brother. Hang tight. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Joe Mama is here. There you go. Restarted. Just for you, buddy. That'd be sick if they give you a key. Yeah, I'll try. It was on Lurk a while ago, but I think it's expired. Sav, I made a forum about a weapon damage. Could you give me your opinion on my take? Yeah, let's see your forum posts. Bump, 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 bump. Where you at, Luke? Where you at, Luke? Where you at, Luke? I see day one of the website. I see your post about the map. Player damage, is that it? Is that the one? Yeah, weapon damage. Okay. Or was there another one? Hold on. No, it was this one. Luke says, I wonder if online player characters will take more realistic damage this time around. For example, half a 60-round magazine or even less could be enough for a kill, body shot or damage-wise. I expect the police to be that lethal for immersion's sake. Also, considering draw distance limits, lowering player health makes sense. If you can't spot someone from a mile away like GTA 5, getting into a fight should feel more high stakes. I agree with you on that. I think that they do need to increase the player damage. I don't think you should like have huge health pools. You know, getting shot 3 or 4 times with an assault rifle should be enough to take somebody down. You know, and a lot of people will probably hate that because they want to be bullet sponges, but I play a lot of tactical games. I like that. I like the more realistic damage pools, so I'm with you on that. And T-Bert commented on this and said, I'll die on this hill. Make lobbies with no player blips unless you and another player group join up. Then you can see each other on the map. Otherwise, no blips for people to just track you down from across the map. Come across people naturally. I'll die on that hill with you, T-Bert. 100%. 100%. Let's see. T. Burton said, dude was in more streams than me at one point, dropping lots of donuts the whole time. Yeah, I saw that, dude. I thought it was just me for a while, and then I like popped into Bav's stream. He was dropping them there. I popped into McTanna's stream. He was dropping them there. He's dropping a VPA stream. I'm like, damn, dude, this guy's made of money. That new John Wick game looks pretty sick AF. Not sure when it releases to the point of public, but it'll be fun to play by the looks of it. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I'm excited about the John Wick game. We'll see. I mean, it could be ass, but there's another game that's very similar to John Wick, and then the Samson game. You haven't seen Samson? Samson looks pretty cool. Have you guys seen Samson? Let me mute this. I'll show you little snips. So Samson is like this open world kind of fighting game. There's no guns. It's kind of like a brawler, but there's also like driving mechanics with realistic driving. Kind of similar like, what was that game? Was that Breakout? Or what was it called? But yeah, it's like kind of an open world. It's kind of similar to like a GTA, but like no guns, and it's more like story oriented. But Samson looks kind of cool. But yeah, the John Wick game looks good too. Sav, you should replay all the GTA stories on stream for the month before GTA 6 comes out. I don't know, man. I don't think I could do it. I honestly don't think I could. Don't get me wrong, I love those games and they have a special place in my heart, but I don't think I could go back through all of them. I don't have the patience for that. Chili says, okay, I'm here. Let's get this going. Welcome, Chili. Welcome. Officer Chili's on duty. Hooligan is going to have to be on his P's and Q's now. Because Daddy's home. Does anyone else think Project Vice and the Catch are the same person? I don't know who the Catch is. I haven't seen that before. Is that a YouTube channel? You think, does he do GTA content? Gaming. Oh. Okay, let's compare. Let's compare. We're doing some investigative journalism tonight. Investigative journalism. Oh, you guys can't hear it.
Project version 0.051, and this has been devised by the community on Discord, and the main creator behind it.
Okay, that's Project Vice. Here's the catch.
And the fact we have so many different locations as well, it just means we're going to have so much to do, from Leonida Keys to the...
I don't think so. Different speech patterns and tone and pitch. It's not the same person. Not the same person. Confirmed. Hi, Sav and people. What's up, Fatal? How you doing? Hooligan, you were actually right this time when you said no audio. I'm sure you were just like waiting for that to be true. I thought they were the same person too. They sound very similar. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of similarity there, but they're different. Sav, I'm sorry, I'm failing you. I'm drinking a caramel ribbon crunch from Starbucks instead of whiskey. That's okay. I'm not drinking whiskey either. I've been drinking vodka and, you know, Mountain Dew tonight. I have a fresh bottle of Jack Daniels downstairs. I just, you know, haven't cracked it open. Sav, basically Microsoft has given the white flag as one, they have Halo coming to PS5, which is a fail. Low on Xbox sales, 2, and 3, they cost $100 to $200 per Xbox, and 4, everything is an Xbox, and next system is PC-like. Yeah, I'm with you. I think there's a reason that Phil Spencer left. I don't know if it was because he was tired and wanted to move on, or if they decided he was tired and needed to move on. Okay, let's do some call-ins. Let's do call-ins. All right, who wants to help me with call-ins? Is anybody free? Hooligan, can you help me with call-ins? Or Bav, or somebody? Anybody? Anybody Bueller? Let's do some call-ins. I want to do some call-ins. That sounds fun. All right, I'm going to move into the on-air. Guys, if you want to pop into the stream using your beautiful little voices and you want to say something or share your thoughts or opinions or ask me a question, whatever it is, we're going to do call-ins. It's super easy, okay? All you have to do is make sure you're a member of the Discord. So if you don't know how to find it, I can post a link here for the Discord in the chat. Let's see. Boom, we'll do that. So you'll see this screen. That's the Discord screen. And let me go ahead and post it here. Boom. Is that right? I don't know if there's an M on the end of that. Hooligan cannot tonight. That's the link to the Discord. You can click on that, join the Discord, become a Discord member. All you have to do is verify. As soon as you join the Discord, it'll ask you a couple of questions. You just do those questions and then pop into the waiting room. And then if I don't have anybody that can help, I'll just go ahead and drag you in here myself. I usually just like to have somebody kind of screen just to make sure that there's no weirdness going on, because anybody can join the Discord and there is a delay. So I got my finger on the mute button and I can cut you out and cut it out. So if you try to be funny and slip some nonsense into the stream, they'll never hear it. Abandon said, I really enjoyed your teardown Saturday night you did. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, man. Thanks for hanging out, by the way, on that. Sav, do you like chocolate eclairs? I do. I'm locking in scheduling polls. Uploaded some photos of Miami from January under media and Discord. Okay. We can check it out for sure. So several people told me last time I was streaming that they wanted to do call-ins. So now's your chance. If you want to get on here, go ahead and join the Discord and pop into whatever voice chat is available to you, and I'll pull you in here and we can have a little chat. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here's his photos from his Miami trip in January. Very nice. Ooh, that's a good shot. Very nice. Less people on the beach. I see hoodies. Must have been cold. Ooh, that's cool. Wow. Very nice. Let's see. We're at 50 likes. Guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button. If you're watching the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, which is very likely considering there's 86 people watching, just smash the like button real quick. Takes like half a second. Helps me out a lot. Pushes the stream out to more people so we can get, you know, more and more folks in here and expose them to the craziness. Let's see. I really enjoyed your, I'm a member. Where's the waiting room? Are you on the website or are you in Discord? if you are a part of the Discord, make sure that you go to the rules and roles page and you select your roles. And then you should be able to join whatever. Bav is here. Welcome, Bav.
Hello. I just wanted to ask a question, man. Is Jason going to be a cop?
You son of a bitch. Damn it!
You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
Thanks for having me on.
I did, Bav, I expect that. I expect that from Hooligan. And I expect that from other people, but you're better than that. Bav, you're better than that.
I'm sorry. I'll see myself out.
Did he put you up to that? Did he put you up to that?
This is my own doing.
Really?
You know, let's just blame it on Hooligan.
I like blaming Hooligan for everything. You know, he's kind of like my scapegoat. He's like the redheaded stepchild that you just like, you get home angry after a long day of work and, you know, something's out of place and you just start smacking that kid around. That's like Hooligan, you know?
Sorry, Hooligan.
Oh,
Get
man.
someone else in here. Abandon, come join in. Greg, who else we got? Ben?
I guess nobody wants to do call-ins. I guess nobody wants to do call-ins. I'm on the chat and Discord after confirming rules and roles. Am I good? I don't see, you're not in a voice chat. You need to go to an actual, like, voice chat. So if you scroll down, you can see waiting room. Currently, Luther is in there. So you need to join that waiting room. And then I'll be able to pull you in here. I'll give my thoughts on this in 10 minutes, says F32. Yeah, I got smacked for a bunch of baloney for no reason. Says Hooligan. I posted a question in the media channel. In the media channel. There's Megabot360. I don't know who that is, but maybe that's Ben. Sav, you think gang territories in GTA 6 will have shot up buildings? Took this a while ago as an example. It could, yeah. I mean, if they decide to add that texture, I think that'd be a pretty cool little bit of detail. All right. Megabot, can you hear me? You think gang territories in GTA 6 will have shot up buildings? Took us a while. Hello, Megabot.
Hey.
Hey, what's good, man?
Hey, going good. I think my stream's a little delayed, so I'm kind of surprised. So
no, you're good, man.
Yeah. I love your website, by the way. I think it's pretty incredible.
I'm glad you like it, man. What's your favorite part of the website?
Yeah, sorry, let me mute my TV real quick because the stream is really delayed.
No worries.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, what was your question?
So what's your favorite part of the website?
I thought it was a nice touch. There was a copium index. I haven't had much time to explore it, but I really like there's like you can see the forums like on the front, and you know you can link other your other social medias like Reddit. I think that's really cool. I definitely need more time to explore it, but I'm really excited to get into it.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like I said, I was sitting with my brother-in-law, that's KJ, and we were visiting. I was up in Ohio recently, and I was like, hey, it'd be really cool to have like this website. He's like, well, we could do that. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I like sat there next to him at the computer, and like we went through all the ideas and came up with everything. And, I basically built it so I'd have a place where I could go to find all the GTA 6 stuff, so I wouldn't have to like go scour on Google for it. And then I wanted to add all the cool features, awesome. And he had a lot of really cool ideas too. So yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. It's I'm really happy with how it's turned out, and we're not done yet. We just started, so we've got a lot to do. So I'm glad you like it, man.
Do you mind if I ask Do you mind if I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
So this is a little more technical. As far as I know, I think the CPU on the PS5 Pro is not much better than the base PS5. Do you think? I could be wrong, but that's what. But do you think there will be some genuine differences with GTA 6 other than the graphics when it comes to the PS5 Pro?
Well, so here's what I've been saying.
So, what kind of differences would you see? Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. So what I've been saying for a while now, and the reason I got a PS5 Pro is because, even at launch, if it's similar, it's very possible that they optimize it enough to where you get better performance on a PS5 Pro later on down the road. So if that's an extra 15 frames or if it's an extra 30 frames, either way, it's going to be a negligible difference. But I was kind of looking at it like, if I'm a content creator, I'm going to be streaming a lot of this gameplay. I want the best possible footage I can get and everything else.
Right.
So that's why I decided to get a PS5 Pro. But I don't think you're going to have a bad experience on a base PS5. I just don't think, if there is a difference, I think the PS5 Pro will slightly edge out the base PS5.
Yeah, and if there's a 60 FPS mode, I think that would be, even if there's nothing like improved, let's say they kept the scale of the base PS5 and just give it 60 FPS, I think that would be worth it in my opinion. I mean, not that I didn't buy one. If I paid $800, I'd probably feel different. But from what I'm thinking now, I think that would be a great improvement. And I agree with the way you said about Rockstar really focusing like optimizing it, because like I have the Xbox Series X. And the Xbox Series X CPU is a bit slower than the PS5, I believe, the base one. But the GPU has like 2 more teraflops. Now, I think usually the PS5 actually has better performance because of how the games are optimized. But with Rockstar, since they know what they're doing, at least I think the graphics will look quite a bit better on an Xbox Series X if they really, optimize it tightly for those 2 extra teraflops.
Yeah, so I'm like way less technical on like the teraflops and all that stuff. But
I think that's the first time I've ever heard somebody genuinely use that word in a sentence.
But no, you're good. I'm gonna defer to you on that one, and if that's what you think, that I'm with you on that. So, but yeah, man. I mean, I just kind of looked at it like, the PS5 Pro is probably going to give you the best performance if there is a difference. And that's why I went with it. So my reasoning was pretty simple.
Yeah. Can't wait for it to come to PC. That would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. No. What's up?
So I'm going to be in the waiting room. I'll drag in people. Whenever the current waiting room person leaves, I'll drag in the next one that I think is ready to be put in.
Sweet. Thanks, Luther. I appreciate it, bud.
Yep. I'll be down there. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, cool, man. Thanks for hopping on. And this is the first time I've gotten to talk to you, so welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Discord. And make sure you're all signed up and ready to go. Do you have... wait a minute. What's your name in the YouTube chat? Is this Benzone?
Oh, yeah, it's a Benzone.
Benzone? Okay. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give me 1 second. I'm going to hook you up, bro. Give me 1 second. Mod users. What's your username on the website?
Let me see real quick. I actually have the website open already, so Leonida Man.
You're Leonida Man? Okay. All right, I'm gonna hook you up with a 30-day free trial to the all access stuff on the website.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for calling in and being a part of the stream.
Yeah, of course. I really needed this. I really needed to kind of like change up my routine a little bit. Finally, reach out. So I think I really appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm glad to have you. Thanks for being a part of the community. Thanks for supporting the channel, man.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. We'll see you. I got to give a quick shout out to Primitive for the $9.99 donation. I did see it. I just didn't want to be rude. Thank you so much, Primitive, for the $9.99. Here's a quick Sav banana dance. My guy says, too busy to phone in, but here's $10. Thank you, Primitive. And Bav, you're not getting half of that. It's mine. Mine! Okay, let's see. Do we have anybody else? Luther? Oh, Phenom Strike. What's good, dude?
How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
Am I loud enough?
You are loud enough.
Perfect. What do you think is the timeline between PC and PlayStation for release?
Oh man. Okay, so do you want my glass half full answer or glass half empty answer?
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, I think we're looking at 18 to 24 months before we get the PC version.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, they could surprise us in 6 months down the road. They're like, here you go.
What was that? Was there like a Corsair something CEO talked about? They're going to try to be pushing. Are you familiar with what I'm talking about or no?
Corsair, like the peripherals company.
Yeah, they make like
keyboards and stuff.
Keyboards, yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. Corsair's CEO GTA 6. Was he talking about GTA 6?
Something about time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it here. So I've never heard this before. So thank you. But he's saying this was a year ago that this was posted on Reddit. Corsair's CEO believes GTA 6 is coming to PC early next year. Corsair's CEO Andy Paul recently mentioned GTA 6's PC release window during the company's 2024 Q4 earnings call. The developer first spoke about how the enthusiasts are lining up to purchase components to support the newly released Blackwell 50 series GPUs. Their gaming business has never looked so strong with GTA 6, the most anticipated and hardware-demanding game on the horizon. Paul then discussed GTA 6's PC release window, stating that, according to his understanding, it's going to come out in the fall for console and then early 2026 for PC. The CEO mentioned this release window when asked if GTA 6 would be a game that could spur purchases of other peripherals or components. Wow, I had no idea that was a thing. I had not heard that before. So here's what I'll say. He's a CEO.
Yeah.
And, that could be CEO speak to try and move some more peripherals, like, hey, buy some Corsair products because GTA 6 is coming out, soon after the console release. Or he could be privy to insider information and maybe they are releasing 6 months after console launch. I don't know. But that's basically what he was saying. He was saying that, that was a year ago. So that was when they were planning on dropping in May, right? So he was saying early 2026. It's like, what, a 6 to 8 month window? So, I don't know.
And didn't they say they're trying to... Strauss said something about keeping the timeline shorter. I can't recall that. I don't know if anyone else...
For console to PC?
Yeah. Or something was said there.
Let me see. PC, GTA 6. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing it. Let's see what this one is. Take-Two CEO believes everyone above the age of 17 will play GTA 6. If you have a console and you're over 17, just explain to me how they're... Nah, that was from his recent interview that he did. I don't know. I'd have to look into that one.
I'm blending the Corsair CEO. That's probably what I'm thinking.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I feel like if Strauss had said something like that, it probably would have been like massive news everywhere. Because that's kind of a big deal.
I think PlayStation would want him to shut up about that.
Yeah, probably. That's true. They do have...
I feel like people would want to hold out for 2 months or 3 months or whatever.
Yeah, like, why are you, if I'm Sony here, I'm like, why are you talking about PC coming soon after launch? You have an exclusive deal with us. Which I don't really even understand the exclusive deal thing because they're dropping it on Xbox at the same time. And I don't know if that's like exclusive advertising rights. So like when they do all their promos or whatever, they're going to heavily feature like Sony. Oh, and bundles. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, console bundles. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's interesting, man.
And also for online, I know I've transferred my Xbox account to my PC account. I think they only allow you to do a maximum of 1 time. I hope, because it's going to be frustrating if you're playing on PlayStation. The only reason I got a PlayStation is because it's not coming out on PC.
Yeah.
Be able to do that 1-time transfer from your online character and all your progress over to PC.
I'll put it this.
I hope they can do that.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to play this damn game on a console for 6, 12, 18, 24 months, whatever it is, I better be able to transfer my character over to PC when it launches on PC, or I'm gonna be livid. That's like a double disrespectful slap. Like you gotta wait 12 months at least, and then you gotta like regrind from the start. Like, oh dude, I'd be so pissed.
And crossplay too, because I was worried about crossplay not being a thing. I'm like, I was able to pick up a slick deal on a PS5 Pro, and I was like, I'm not gonna risk it. There's no crossplay. I already have it. I sold the Xbox, basically paid almost evened out at that point because Xbox prices went way up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now just occasionally playing Fortnite on PlayStation on the Portal until GTA 6 comes out. But I'll play on my PC. I play like Battlefield. I'll play Grand Theft Auto Online once in a while on PC. But
I was with you until you said Fortnite.
Hey, on the Portal, it's fun. You're just laying there sitting. I'll play some Red Sec on the Portal as well. But
yeah, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed a little bit of Battlefield. Played some Red Sec, but I could never get into Fortnite, dude. Like even if I enjoyed the game and if I could get past like the childlike aesthetics and everything else, like the building, like trying to build and shoot.
I do no build.
Oh, there's a game mode called No Build.
It's you can just building off. I play with my older brother and then my buddy. We just go around there and try to get some wins. It's actually pretty fun. It's not too serious because it's like a cartoon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have fun doing it, that's what matters, right?
Yep. And I lost my last question for you. And then for the price differences between all of them, I honestly think it's gonna be $80, $9.99 for the whatever online. You get $1 million, online money, and then collectors could be. What do you think? What do you think collectors is gonna be?
I think we're looking at probably. My heart tells me 70. My mind tells me 80 for the base game. So we're probably looking at $80, $100 for the next edition up, whatever they decide to call that. And then for the collectors, you're probably, to make it worth it, you're probably 180 plus.
That's what I'm thinking. I was gonna say 170 to 200.
Yep. That just makes the most sense to me because you got to think, the production costs on putting all that stuff together and then shipping it out and all that. Like they've still got to make money on it.
What do you think the time frame of shipping is going to be from like release date, or is everything going to be pre-shipped? Because if in that case, if you need to do an update to play the game, then pre-shipping is not going to be. And if you get the disc a day early, it's not going to hurt anything because you're going to need to do an update anyways. So I wonder how that's going to work.
I think they're not going to risk anybody getting it early. It would not surprise me if collector's editions got shipped on launch day.
I can see that.
They ship them out on launch day, and then you just got to wait for it to get there.
Yeah.
Because the way they're kind of looking at it, like if you want the collect...
You think it's going to be playable without an update?
The disc version?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not connected to internet, you probably will be able to play it without an update, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know how the verification works, but now you got age verification factored into it too. So I don't know.
I hope that's not a thing.
Yeah, me too, but I think it's inevitable. Huh? In the US? Oh yeah. Like there are states that are passing that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did a whole video. Yeah, I did a whole video about I didn't break down the states, but like I had a long conversation with Cyberboy about it. We posted a video about it. So if you want, you can go check that out. I think it's I can't remember. It's on the channel. It's like probably like in the last 10 videos that I did. It's one of those. But yeah, we talked about that. So but yeah, man, thanks for hopping in. It's always good to talk to you.
Well, thank you, and I'll enjoy the rest of the stream.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Awesome. Have a good night. Bye.
You too. All right, let's check out chat here for a second, see what you guys are saying. Let's see. What's good, Sav? Sorry I'm late. Next door, you're never late. You're always on time. Yes, the Series S is worse than the Series X. Abandon. I have to scroll down here. I'm not going to be able to hit all these because I don't want to keep people waiting too long. His mic is a tad low. Yeah, sorry about that. I adjusted it, just adjusted it a little bit late. Sav, you should get LED yellow glasses. That'd be cool. You guys are like, Sav, spend more money. Collector's edition will definitely be 200 and higher. I tend to agree with you, Wolfine. 180 is like my hopes and dreams price. I'll be getting digital, but would also love to get my hands on physical if I can. I'm getting both. I'm gonna get the digital copy, and I'm gonna go all out and get the collector's edition too. Okay, let's see. Luther, I am ready for our next guest. I can't tell who that is because I've got streamer mode enabled. So we'll wait for him to pop in. Hey, Sav, quick question. Do you think the graphics on the Series X and PlayStation 5 will differ when GTA 6 drops? I don't think the Series X and the PS5 are going to be different. I think it'll be about the same. Where you might see a difference is between the Xbox and the PS5 Pro. There might be a difference there. But I don't know. I don't know what that will look like. You know, it could be a few frames, could be whatever. Streamer mode just like blocks out names on Discord, so in case I accidentally show you guys the Discord, it doesn't like, you know, expose anybody's Discord channel name or whatever. I don't think Luther realizes I'm ready. Give me 1 second. Hey Luther,
Hey,
I'm
Sav.
ready. I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
All right.
Me and him are having our own podcast right now.
Oh, were you? Okay.
We're just fucking talking to each other like about random topics. Yeah, I'll drag him up there. Give me a second.
Okay, all right. Luther's chatting up the guests. There you go. Oh, you know what? Who was that was just in here? It was Phenom. Phenom. I think Phenom's a member, isn't he? Phenom, if you're still in the chat, are you a channel member? I think you are. I can't remember if you are or not. If you're not, let me know in the chat. I'll give you a trial. What's up, man?
Yep. Hey, man. How's it going? Yeah.
It's going good.
I didn't really have a question or anything. Like, I don't even know where to start when it comes to GTA 6, just because.
How about you start by telling us who you are?
Well, I'm 10cam01 in the chat. Popped up a few times every now and then, but
10cam. Oh, wait, what was it? 10cam01. I see. I got you here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, man?
Yeah.
What do you want me to call you? Cam?
Just Cam. Yeah, that'll
Cam?
work.
All right, Cam. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Yeah, I listen to the stream every now and then. Well, a lot of times I miss the stream, and then I'll just listen to it at work the next day, like just for the whole time, you know. And
yeah,
this is a good time to listen to like just all the theories and all that. You know, there's so many ways to like start, but I don't know. For me personally, like I just wonder how like just the opening scene in GTA 6 is gonna go. You know, like just. You know, in 5, they got the North Yankton. You just got that pop of a scene, the music going, and then it's right into it. How they're gonna present the game, like, or you know, we got the. I'm really drunk. We're trying to
Dude, I love it. I love it. That's so funny because Hooligan just said in the YouTube chat, he's like, "What is this, an AA meeting? Tell us who you are." and then, like, not even 60 seconds later, you're like, "Oh, I'm really drunk." That's great, dude. Dude, that's great. That's gonna be a clip. So thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Just how it's gonna start. The day when you get it down, like it's already been downloaded on your console or whatever well, yeah, it's gonna have to be on console, but just right when you start that game, man, just that feeling. I can feel it. in my
Yeah,
chest
dude, I'm with
already.
you. 100%. It's going to be super exciting, dude. When you see that loading screen for the first time, and then the Rockstar logo pops up with its own, like, Miami sort of vibe, and then all of a sudden it says Rockstar Games presents, and then you see the, oh dude, I can't wait.
The greatest one went hard. They better go really hard with that loading screen.
For sure, dude.
GTA 5 where they have the glass breaking and the sirens and.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. I wonder what the sound effects are gonna be. Maybe we should come up with some like concepts. That would be fun. I would like to I think what I'll do is if I get bored one day and I have the extra free time, I'll do a couple like concepts for the that little loading Rockstar logo screen. That would be cool.
Screen.
Yeah, dude. That'd be cool. Well, chat is digging this conversation, man. Wolfine said this man is a vibe. I love it, dude.
I was trying to keep him from you, but then you joined the waiting room and told him.
He's stealing, hogging my guests, man. No, I'm glad you joined in. So, how long have you been watching the content, dude?
Say, I seen McTannen first. It would probably be around the earnings call meeting is when I because I was like, okay, this is actual news after a while of like nothing,
Yeah.
Well, and then I found your VODs of your roundtable things, and I watched all of those just like about a month ago.
Nice.
For like a few days while I was at work, for about a week, just listened through all those, and I like all the theories and all that stuff, and it kind of like it just I don't know, it makes you think more because there's a lot of stuff I didn't think about,
For sure.
Like a lot of mechanics, or just how far they could even go, or how far they shouldn't go too. Like there are some like limits to, just
I
get it.
But yeah, no, it's definitely been like super fun listening, and I'm just ready for all this at the marketing campaign to start. Or something. It is close. I mean, time's gonna fly by. It's gonna be there. We're already
and I've been wanting to make more roundtable episodes, and I've been wanting to do more of that because I've had a lot of you guys asking for that content, and I enjoy doing it. Like I don't enjoy organizing it, but like once we're going and we've got like everybody there and we're like recording it, it's so much fun and that time just flies by. The problem is it's like if we all got together right now for a roundtable, we don't have a whole lot to like kind of talk about. I suppose we could like theory craft for an hour or so, but they'd be like shorter episodes. Yeah, exactly. So as soon as we get like more information or we get like some actual news or God forbid like trailer 3, like 100% more roundtables are going to be coming. I've already got people that are like set up and ready to go and want to do it. So it's just a matter of time, but that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I'm glad you found me, and stick around because we got more good stuff coming. And have you checked out the website yet?
I heard you talking about it when I was listening to your last night's stream this morning. I need to get to that. And
so go check it out. It's sav.games.com. That's the easiest way to find it, or you can find it in the Discord. There's a link for it in the Discord. I'll post it again if you can't find it. But once you sign up on that, send me a message either in here or in the live chat or whatever, and just tell me what your username is. And because you hopped in on the call, go ahead and hook you up with a 30-day trial for the website, so you get access to everything that's on there.
Sounds awesome, man.
Your jet.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Well, thanks for hopping in. I see it. I'm going to get to it in just a second. I still want to be rude to our guests. Well, thanks for hopping in, man. You have a good one, Cam. Okay, cool. Primitive. Yeah, no, he's super awesome. But I've got to get to this because it's been sitting here staring me in the face. Primitive, thank you so much for the 19.99, bro. He says, "Love you, banana. Let's freaking go."
One more word.
Man, your
thank you, Primitive.
Awesome people tonight.
Awesome. Oh, I know, dude. We have an amazing community. This is what I've been saying for a while, but it's like it's so cool. Like I feel like we get so much closer. Like the news actually starting to pick up, so the community's like coming back to life. We're all crawling out from underneath our rocks of sadness that we've been living under after the delay, and everybody's starting to like, come alive again, and I'm digging it, dude. I'm here for it. This is exciting. I love this. So I'm so glad we got such an awesome community. Thank you, by the way, for popping in and helping.
Yeah, of course. That being said, guys, you'll find me in the waiting room VC. Be sure to join in. I'll say hi, and then I'll drag you into the VC to talk to Sav. So come on in, guys. Come on.
Yeah, jump in, guys. We've got it's only 10:35 right now. I'm going at least for another. I'll go for at least another 25 minutes if it's dead and we don't get anybody else in here to talk to. But if we're going and you guys want to keep popping in and hanging out, if I got to bribe you with some trials to the website, then I'll do that. But let's keep it going. Let's get some people in here. I want to talk to you guys. This is fun. Don't be scared. Don't be intimidated. It's fun. We're all having a good time. Half of us are hammered anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, during Whiskey Wednesday, if you're drinking, stop on by, have a shot with us. If you don't have a question, just have a shot. Come on, guys.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll take a shot with you. Actually, you know what? Luther, why don't you entertain the folks for like 30 seconds? I'm going to go refill my drink. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, okay. I'm going to read chat for a minute, say what's up. Yeah, anyways, guys, if you want to come in, say hi, I'll drag you in. We can talk. Megabot, you coming back in? I'll drag you in. What's up, man?
What's up?
What's good?
This has,
you got a drink?
There's no one really here, so I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll hop back in. Nah, I'm underage.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, what? That's okay. Hey, you know what? If you got to drink of water, you got to drink a Gamer Subs. You got to drink of anything. Not sponsored, by the way.
Gamer Subs. So how you doing, Luther?
Oh, I'm doing good. I myself have to get a new drink. I am sipping on some Evan Williams whiskey. It's not the best, but hey, it'll do.
Yeah, whiskey after all. So I imagine that's good. I tried alcohol a bit, but oh my god, it's such an acquired taste.
Whoa! Did I hear Gamer Subs?
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Let's
Hashtag
go. While
Gamer
Sav's
Subs.
not here, everyone go get Gamer Subs. Use code BAV, get 10% off. And if you guys want free samples with free shipping, costs you absolutely nothing. You can get some using my code BAV as well. That's all I got to say, boys. I'm out.
Bav's cherry.
Thank you, Bev. Thank you. Actually, I need to order me some Gamer Subs, and I might just use that code, Mr. Bev.
Yum.
Oh yeah. What's up, Hooligan? How you doing? Hi.
Hey, Hooligan.
Hello.
Hello,
I'm
Mike.
back.
You drinking?
G'day.
Sav, please save me. I'm running out of
I walk away for like 60 seconds, and Bav uses that as an opportunity to capitalize on his sponsor.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Of all the people, I have the least problem with Bav coming in here and dropping his Gamer Subs. By the way, guys, did you say 10% or 20%? 10%. Okay, stop what you're doing right now, unless you're, you only have a cell phone and you got to exit off the stream, in which case don't do that, but do it later. Go to GamerSup's website, use code BAV for 10% off GamerSups, okay? It's good stuff. It's like an energy drink, keeps you awake, keeps you alert, keeps your neurons firing in your brain so you can, play good.
There's no
when somebody says
options, and there's also a melatonin option if you want to go to sleep.
There you go. I mean, when somebody says get good, kid, what they mean to say is use code BAV at checkout for 10% off GamerSups. That's the cheat code. Okay, who do we got? Megabot. Oh, Hooligan's in here too. That son of a bitch.
I'm going to use this opportunity to make my own drink. Bye, Sam.
Yeah, go for it. Welcome back, Megabot.
Hey. There wasn't really anyone here, so I thought I'd get back in. If that's okay, of course.
Of course, yeah. If nobody's in here, hop back in, dude. I only have one trial to give you, though.
Hey, appreciate that again, by the way.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, I'm happy to. That's why I, got the trial codes for people to use and stuff like that. So, Yes, that's right. Here, let me hold on. I was gonna send that to. Wait, you're not Cam. You're. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I gotta do his 30-day trial code real quick. He's got to sign up. Cam, if you're still watching, you got to go sign up to the website and then send me a message with your username from the website, and I'll get you hooked up with the trial. You've got to be logged into the website for me to do that. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, you got anything else you want to talk about, man?
So Mount Calaga, I'm really hoping that at least part of Georgia will be in the game. I know that is a big ask, especially that we're looking at the whole state of Florida plus Georgia. I know that's asking a lot, but what do you think? Do you think Mount Calaga is... Which side of the border do you think Mount Calaga is on? Is it like a fictional Florida location, or would it be a fictional Georgia location?
So Rockstar kind of has a history of including a lot of different geography from different states in one state or one area. So, you know, I mean, like, they can kind of do it however they want to do it. How I think it's going to be is that Mount Calaga is a part of Leonida. I don't think, at least at launch, we're going to necessarily have another state, unless they're just playing that one really close to the chest, which they could be. But I think most people are basing this whole second state thing off of the license plates, and I don't necessarily think that's a great case to argue for the second states. I tend to lean more heavily into the argument that Leslie Benzies stated a while back before he ever even left Rockstar, that the ultimate goal was to create a very large and expansive world where you can fly from one city to the next and kind of link their worlds together. That's been their goal for a long time. They've wanted to do that, but now they actually have the technology to make that happen. So yeah. I don't think we'll see that at launch, but I think it's very possible that GTA 6 could turn into GTA 6.1, GTA 6.2, GTA 6.3, you know what I mean? And start including, like, you know, we could get like a Liberty City update for GTA 6. You know what I mean? Like, it would certainly make it easier to, you know, give your gamers and your customers more content than just relying so heavily on, like, online, you know, like DLC drops. It would be really cool if they did like big map expansions instead, you know, and then gave us like a new story DLC like the Ballad of Gay Tony or the Lost and Damned with that map expansion, you know. I think that would be the best way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, GTA Online was never supposed to be a huge thing, and yet now they have like a Caribbean island or some place added. If they can do that with that old like that iteration of Rage or whatever, I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do that with you know, this iteration.
Yeah, hang tight 1 second. I've got a funny guy in the comments that just said Jason's a cop, and I've got to take care of this.
Uh-oh. You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
That's pretty good.
Get the hell out of here.
Get on, get.
Get the hell out of here with that nonsense. All right, sorry. What were you saying?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, GTA Online was like, you know, was supposed to be a huge thing, but they were able to expand the game with different features, and eventually Cayo Perico with whatever older technology they're using. So I don't see what they won't be able to do with the new Rage. I mean, they did it for GTA Online, they did it for RDR2 and story mode, and so yeah.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you, and I think if you go back to Red Dead Redemption 2 and the Guarma little side quest that we had. Look, spoiler alert, guys, if you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2 yet, that's on you, dog. That game's been out for like 7 years now. So
you should
I'm
play
gonna
it. It's a good game.
If you don't want it, spoiler, just tune out for the next 30 seconds. But that island that you go to about halfway through the game or 3/4 of the way through the game, Guarma, I still stand strong on. I think that was a test bed for their island tropical sort of vibe that they're going to be going for with GTA 6. Yeah. I think they were testing a lot of stuff there, and they did it again. They doubled down on it with Cayo Perico and GTA 5 or GTA Online. So, the technology is there. They can expand the map however they want to. I think it is in their best interest, and I made a whole video about this, but I think it's in their best interest to give us a landlocked map. Not a landlocked map, but a land-connected map. What I mean by that is, like, instead of an island that you can boat all the way around, you have it connected to a larger landmass that you can then expand on. So over time, you can drop updates where, like, a storm clears or the military checkpoint goes away and you have access further inland. You know what I mean? Like, they should do something like that. That would be a really good way to expand the map and give us more, make it feel more alive, like a real world, than this just like weird, island in the middle of nowhere that has some other islands that resembles Florida. I don't know. For me, I feel like it makes more sense to have it connected.
Yeah.
So
and like, if there's no Georgia in the game, and they have license plates, I think seeing the Gloriana license plates makes sense, even as just immersion, factor. Like, there doesn't have to be a state to justify the license plate. I mean, Georgia's right over Florida, so it would make sense that there are people from Wyoming who comes down to Florida, so it makes sense there would be a lot more people with Georgia license plates.
That's true, and Florida it's a tourist state. Right? So a lot of people are traveling to it. So it makes sense to see license plates from all over the place, like you were just saying. So, like, it would make sense to me for them to do that. And also, like, if you want to be really, like, pessimistic about the whole Gloriana thing, like, they could, just for lore's sake, just making you feel like the world is bigger than it is without putting a lot of effort in, they can add license plates like that. And it's those subtle little details that add up and make you feel like the world is bigger than it is. Yeah. So, let's see. Who do we have? We got more people. We got Phoenix in the waiting room. Do you mind if I go ahead and pull Phoenix?
Hooligan in there.
Yeah, Caden. I'm gonna put Phoenix in front of Caden and Hooligan just because he's calling in. He's not a YouTube mod, so we'll go ahead and pull Phoenix in here and see what he has to say. No, I'm not showing you guys my bathroom. Quit it.
What?
Hooligan likes to ask me if I'll show him my bathroom, and Caden's playing along now. So, Chili, you're better than that. You're supposed to be the adult in the room. Now he's getting in on it. He's saying, when I say bath, you say room. Stop it, guys. Stop it. All right. Yeah, Blind Fury, you need to get in here. I would love to talk to you. I haven't spoken with you yet. But let's go ahead and get Phoenix in here. Can you pull him in, Luther?
Yeah, I got you.
Phoenix! What's good?
All good, man. I just wanted to say, like, this is like the best community ever, and I just wanted to know, like, what you were like. I'm just gonna go out with it. Like, what were you most excited for about GTA 6?
What am I most excited for with GTA 6? Playing it.
Yeah, we're gonna lie, the endless amount of hours you could probably put into this game is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
The ultimate distraction. I'm gonna love it.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna get lost in this place.
I was out there and I was talking driving in the F-150 truck and on the back roads of like the countryside of Leonardo, listening to no country music. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's gonna be so many different things you can go and do and see, and you get tired of driving around the city streets. Go jump on a boat and go out in the middle of the ocean and like dive shipwrecks. I mean, snorkel, see the sea life. Go. There's all kinds of things that you're gonna be able to do. Skydive, go dirt biking in the countryside, go fishing. Shoot up a neighborhood, whatever you want to do, whatever you're.
It's almost like it's a parody of the real life.
Yeah, almost.
the endless opportunities of everything you could do in this game. There's going to be more. You've been stuck in like a sandbox for like 12 years now in GTA 5, and there's so much more. Like I'm literally looking at a screenshot right now, like looking at the city all the way in the back there, and it's like, holy crap, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, so that's probably, I mean, to give you a slightly better answer, I think I'm most excited about the water features of the game. I've said this before on stream. I'll keep saying it. I grew up wanting to be a marine biologist. I've always wanted to like live close to the ocean and have like a fishing boat that I could go out and do and all that stuff. See you later, Bav. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. But yeah, so I would most likely be most excited about like, being out on the water and under the water and all that stuff. So that's probably what I'm most looking forward to. That just general upgrades in visual fidelity and the way the game plays, and hopefully the guns sound better, the cars sound better. You know what I mean? Like I think it's just going to be a big overhaul to what we've been playing for the last 13 years.
Yeah, I kind of thought of something funny. What if we find like a pineapple and a starfish down in the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah, that would be funny.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, if they could totally do little tributes like that to little things, like have like you could be swimming along out in the middle of like nowhere, and there's like nothing, it's just a sandy bottom, and then all of a sudden you see like a little pineapple hut, and you see like a rock, and then like a tiny little sign that says Sandy Shores or something. Yeah, they could totally do something like that. So.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much what I wanted to know from you. I'll see you guys in the chat.
What's that?
Holy moly.
I said that's pretty much all I wanted to know. I'll see you guys in the chat.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. Yep. You have a good one, buddy.
So if there's a bunch of people in the waiting room, I'm going to go in there and see who is next.
Okay, right I think it's the person with an A at the beginning of their name. I think they were next in, but I don't know. Maybe. We've already talked to Phenom Strike. Phenom, I've got to prioritize people that are calling in for the first time, buddy. So if you want to hang out a little bit, we'll get you in eventually. But since you were already in here a few minutes ago, we're going to try and get some new people in here if you're watching the stream, and then we'll get you in. I really want to talk to Blind Fury. I hear he's got a beautiful Scottish accent. I can't wait to talk to him. Hey, Megabot, I'm going to pull you back down into the waiting room, okay?
Yeah, of course. Thanks for
right.
talking to me again.
Of course, man. Thanks for joining. It was good talking to you. Okay. What do we have in the chat real quick? Want to make sure nobody's asking me a question or something. Got to get yourself a tub. I'm the general voice chat waiting. Oh, Roman is in... Roman, I didn't see you in the general chat. Rejoin again. We'll pull you down. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't see you in there. We'll pull you down into the waiting room. We did not see you there. So there's another voice chat lower down. That's the waiting room. That's where everybody's at. So if you're in there, Roman, go ahead and join the... come on down to the waiting room. What's up, Legal Theft?
How's it going?
It's going good, man. What's your YouTube handle again, just so I know who I'm talking to in the YouTube chat?
It is Upper Robin.
Upper Robin, that's right.
Yeah.
What's good, man? I've talked to you before.
Yeah.
I try to keep track of everybody for the most part, but I'm pretty sure I've had you in here before.
I think I was a part of the first one of these that you did.
Oh, were you? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. One of the first, anyway, for sure. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I am feeling a little bit too lit after that cheap white wine. That's not even mine. It's my girlfriend.
Oh God, dude. Nothing like partying hard on a Wednesday night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've got something a little bit different. So
okay,
I am moving, right? So I'm trying to like set up my perfect place to play GTA 6.
Yeah.
And so I got the big screen. And last time I called you, I told you about my used Xbox that I got off of some crying 12-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Facebook Marketplace. Dang, what do I got? I got to get some kick-ass speakers.
Yeah, you need some good speakers or a good headset. You need a comfortable couch. You need a decent TV. Yeah, maybe a mini fridge.
You can find some of those old tower speakers with the black and red wires you got to plug into them. Those speakers are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
T-Bert said he's literally white girl wasted. 'Cause he got
Oh man, I'm not an experienced drinker. I don't drink whiskey.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. You're a good company. We laugh at each other, man. Do you know how many times I've spilled my drink on stream and Hooligan gives me shit for it in the chat? So you're in good company. We just like laughing about it. It's fun.
You?
Yeah, dude. Like several times. Like if you go back and watch my old Whiskey Wednesday streams, I've spilled my whiskey on stream at least 4 or 5 times.
That's crazy.
I think,
dude, I almost
like
just spilled
5
my
minutes ago,
wine.
I did in the waiting room.
What'd you say, Luther?
5 minutes ago, I just spilled my whiskey all over myself in the waiting room. You missed it. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man.
Dude, they really want a bathroom for it.
Yeah, I know. They constantly give me shit about showing my bathroom. They know I'm not going to do it.
I'd be for it.
I don't know how to take that.
Dragging your setup into the bathroom and having a Whiskey Wednesday stream.
I would love to, but I'm pretty sure that's against the terms of service for being a content creator on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's what. Didn't Dr. Disrespect originally get banned from Twitch because he was like streaming in the bathroom or something? Didn't that happen?
Yeah, but that was a public bathroom.
Oh, that's true. It wasn't his personal bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Well, did
you
you
could get away with it? You could get away with it.
You can just green screen it.
Yeah, green screen it. Every once in a while, you hear me like squeeze out a fart or something, and it sounds like hollow and like echoey. You could tell.
Like bad. We'll be back screen.
That meme of the that one guy. How long you been with her?
No, I haven't seen that.
No.
No.
You gotta look it up on YouTube, please. How long you
Just
been
send
with
it to
her?
me in Discord. Send it to me in Discord.
All right, I will.
All right, so we've got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got like 4 more people in the chat. I want to try and get to everybody. Did you have anything else that you wanted to say or ask me before you go?
Yes. So
What
I
you
did
got?
want to say that Jason is a cop and Lucia is a single mother.
You son of a bitch! Get out of here! Wrong button.
All right, I'll go find the next guy.
You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
You bastard. You got me. Okay, T. Burton says, Savvy, you need a shed in the yard. You kit out as a studio, a little mini fridge, be good to go. Dude, I would love that. Because my wife would have to, she's really good. You guys don't ever see that door open. She never comes in here and like interrupts my stream. But like, when I'm like editing videos and stuff, that door's open and she knows it. Doot. What you doing? Oh, I'm editing, working on stuff. Oh, okay. Let me tell you this story about my friend, whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. Doot. Walks back out. All right. And that happens quite a bit. So having like at least 30 feet of like grass in between me and her while I'm editing would probably be good for my production quality. in my creation efficiency. I'm just kidding. Don't tell her I said that. Babe, if you see this, I love you. You're beautiful and you're perfect. Don't change a thing. Chili says, maybe you make an alternate digital background for your Night Owl videos. You sneak into a bathroom mock-up. That's funny. Which, by the way, the Night Owl stuff's coming out soon. Probably this week or next week. I might even drop that this week. I might do that tomorrow. Casey Soka says it's because she loves you. It's true. She just wants to be near me and tell me stuff. And I get that. And I appreciate it. I would miss it. Okay, let's see. Let's get... who do we got? Luther, if you can hear me, or Caden, or whoever's listening right now that's in the waiting room, you can pull whoever's next in. I'm ready. Toilet Tuesdays. Let's do it. Maybe we could. Maybe I'll make like a fake background, like what Chili was saying, and just make it look like a bathroom. Make it look like I'm sitting on a toilet. That'd be funny. And call it Toilet Tuesday. Just every once in a while, you hear like a fart sound or something. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do that during like a live stream. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. That's a good idea.
What's up? I'm back.
Roman, what's good, man? I'm glad you got in here. No, you're good, Luther. I saw you right before you left the general voice chat, and I meant to tell you to join the waiting room down below, but I was just caught up and trying not to.
I was trying because I'm on PlayStation with the
Yeah.
Discord thing, but yeah, I'm new because I watched your stream so many times in the background, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna join the community. So I did.
Well, I'm glad you found us, man. I'm glad you found us. How you liking it so far? You feeling comfortable? You feel like you jiving with everybody so far? You feeling good?
It's pretty cool.
Good. I'm glad. You're on the website because I know I approved you for the stuff yesterday, so I know you're on there. How you liking that? What's your favorite feature on the website?
Everything.
Everything. Okay.
Everything.
Anything specifically that you like the best?
The countdown.
Like, what was the one thing you saw and you're like, oh, that's really cool. I really like that.
Countdown. I like
the countdown. Do you like the little the copium meter? That was actually my idea. I'm proud of that one. We wanted to make sure we had a countdown timer because a lot of stuff does, but having the little copium meter, I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. You know, it's like certain things happen, like events come along, we'll go ahead and raise that copium meter up a little bit. So, no, it's cool, man. Well, I'm glad you found the stream. Did you have anything you wanted to say or ask?
No, I'm just wanted to say I like your channel and pretty cool.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's nice of you. Well, I'm glad you found the stream. I'm glad you found the channel. I'm glad you're enjoying the website, and we hope to see more of you for sure. And thank you for becoming a member as well. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Yep. GTA 6 is going to be so fun to play.
Oh yeah, dude. I can't wait. I'm so stoked.
Yep.
Well, we'll have to get some games, so stick around in the Discord as we get closer and closer to launch. I'm going to start putting together like groups of people to like start running some games and playing with on GTA 6. So I expect you to be around and get in on some of that action.
For sure.
All right, buddy. Well, good talking to you. Nice to meet you. And we'll see you around the Discord.
Okay.
We'll see ya.
Hey, Sav, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
On the stream and Discord, I am quiet on your stream.
You're quiet on my stream?
To do. Yeah, I am currently ear blasting myself, trying to be loud enough for your stream. So what I'm gonna do? Can you turn me up on the Discord?
Yeah, I can. Yep. I'll crank you up to like 140. Now talk.
All right. Hey, hi.
That's good. Yep. You're hitting right at about minus 10 dB, which is where I want you.
Alrighty. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna
You're
go
welcome.
find who else wants to come in. I'll be right back.
I think it's, I could be wrong, but I think it's Blind Fury. I would love to talk to Blind Fury.
Yeah,
I haven't got a chance to talk to him yet. Blind Fury, we're getting your ass in here. I feel like I've been communicating with you in chats and everything else, but I've never gotten a chance to talk to you. I can't wait to hear that sultry Scottish accent. Is that him? Blind Fury?
Yes.
What's good, dude?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to talk to you. I feel like I've seen you around so many different streams. I've seen you in McTannon's stream. I've seen you in VPA's stream, and we're always chatting and stuff. But it's nice to actually put a voice to a name.
Yeah. I just like getting around, brother.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. What time is it over there, dude? It's got to be like what, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, 3:05.
Whew. Buddy, you've got more commitment than I do. What time do you have to work tomorrow or today?
No, but I do have things on later today, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that you're here and you're in the hot seat, you got to pick your favorite YouTube channel.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I want you to do I just wanted to mess with you a little bit. So how you been, man? Have you had a chance to look at the website yet?
Yeah, I had a quick glance at it earlier on today. I actually like it.
That's good, man. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. We've been working pretty hard trying to make that thing, work the way we want it to. It's not done yet. Yeah, still needs a lot of polishing and things like that, but we feel good about the state that it's in right now, which is why I wanted to go ahead and launch it. We're still working out some bugs. But yeah, man, get in there and play with it. If you come up with any ideas or any features or anything that you think we should add or whatever, just submit a ticket and we'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome, man.
Good, brother.
Well, what are you most looking forward to with GTA 6?
Primarily for me, the story and seeing where it goes, and possibly Jason and seeing whatever happens with him. Because I come up with wild theories for him, as you probably remember from VPN stream last night. So
yeah. Yeah, no, it's I can't wait, dude. I'm just ready to play it. At this point, I feel like I've been waiting for it forever. I stopped playing GTA 5 around 2016, and it's just been, I haven't really played a GTA game since. Not in like the sense of really sitting down and enjoying it for hours on end, So I'm beyond ready.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I mean, I play GTA Online every now and then, but it does get kind of dull in a sense, just because it's been repetitive over the years. But that's my opinion,
Oh, dude, I just saw Midnight Vice. He just commented and he said he would have seen Blind Fury in my stream if he ever pulled up. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to make it over to one of your streams. Midnight Vice, why don't you tell everybody when you stream? Tell us when you stream and tell me when you stream so I know when to come by.
It'll probably be in a couple hours if I remember correctly.
Oh, really? So he's a late streamer. He streams at like 1 o'clock in the morning, huh?
Yeah, I think it's like midnight or 1 o'clock at Tampa time. I don't know, Florida time, sorry.
Oh, okay. So that's in like an hour. Tell you what, Midnight Vice, if you're streaming tonight, I'll pop in there, buddy. I'll pop in for a little bit.
There, help you out, Midnight Vice.
There you go. Yeah.
VIP this man right now.
That's right. Yeah, Blind Fury. As soon as you sign up for the website, brother, let me know, and I'm going to send you a trial for 30-day access to the membership features on the website. Just send me a direct message on Discord, and I'll hook you up with a trial code.
No worries. Thank you.
Of course, man. Got to take care of the people that are always hanging out and a part of the stream, man.
Yeah, I know I don't make it around a lot over here, but I do try my best,
That's all right. Well, you're in a completely different time zone. I wouldn't expect you to make it to my streams, and that's the one thing that I don't like about streaming at this time is I miss a lot of you guys over there in the UK and Scotland and Ireland and the rest of Europe and all that. But as I get to the point where I start doing this full time and I can start streaming a little bit earlier in the day, I'm gonna do that. So we'll have to get some games in and stuff like that, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it was really good talking to you, man. I've got a couple more people in the waiting room that I'd like to get to. Was there anything else that you wanted to add or ask before you go?
I wanted to see if you could create your craziest theory for a character in GTA 6, just on the spot.
What was it? Create what?
Your craziest conspiracy theory.
Oh, okay. My craziest conspiracy theory on the spot. Oh, tinfoil hat time. Let's see. Somebody said something last night VPA stream I thought was funny. Something, maybe it was you. Did you say something about somebody being a lizard man, or who was that? Was that you or somebody else?
Yeah, that was
you.
I was saying that he was that was a person.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know if I can top that, man. Craziest conspiracy theory. I think Bav might be onto something when he said Lucia might be a informant. Don't say it, Upper Robin. I swear to God. But yeah, I think there's a chance that either Jason or Lucia is like an informant, and they're working for like the government in some capacity, trying to set up certain people that are involved in that crime circle. And my theory for the longest time was that Jason was working as an informant or, undercover with the government, not as a cop, for those of you in the chat, but just like begrudgingly to try and get Lucia's sentence shortened so that she can get out. And my theory is that when Lucia gets out, he does not tell her because he can't tell her. So like that causes the two of them to kind of have some friction. And then he ends up setting up people that Lucia is close to. And then, that gives us some like, story options down the road that kind of affect the ending of the game. That's my conspiracy theory. So that's what I got. Max, don't do it. Yeah, we'll see. But Bab says that I think he said that he thinks that Jason and Lucia don't know each other before the start of the game, and like he goes to pick up Lucia from the prison, and that's the first time they meet, and that's why it's kind of awkward. I feel like they do know each other. I feel like at the very least they have some kind of history,
I feel like they may have known a little bit of each other, but not fully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, to me, like, if you have one person that's in prison, like if you think about it like this, if Lucia got locked up and she got locked up because of something that they were doing together and Jason didn't get caught, you could see that maybe there'd be a little bit of friction or something between the two of them while she's serving her time. And then when he goes to pick her up, like maybe their relationship isn't perfect. Maybe they have some like, some issues that they need to work out, but like they're still committed to each other, and that's why it looks or appears a little awkward when he picks her up from the prison, So I don't know. I definitely think that they have a history, though. That's my theory.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Of course, man. Thanks for hopping in here. I appreciate you. Yeah, and like I said, as soon as you get set up on the website, send me a DM with your username on the website. And if you want, you can even make it the same as your YouTube name. That way I know it's you, and I'll go ahead and send you a trial code.
Most likely will be, so yeah.
Sounds good, buddy. Well, thank you so much. You have a good rest of your night. Get some sleep.
I will, son. Thanks.
All right. We'll see ya.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Fairy. Bye-bye.
All right, Luther.
All right, Sav. This next guy, you might like him. You might not.
Oh, no.
He's cool. He's above what I think is a good person to talk to. So I'm going to bring him in. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. All right.
Hi,
Atomic.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just driving. Well, I just barely shut down and backed up my trailer. I just drove from Seattle to Boise, heading back to Utah.
Oh, nice. I know Atomic. We've talked before. Haven't we?
Yeah, yeah, we have. You hate every time I ask the question, but I am dying on this hill.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so you know how in all the GTA trailers, right? Like they only show parts of it, like where your character actually is. They don't really show anything that's outside your character. So I rewatched the both trailers, and that scene where you got the cop saying, like, us cops gotta, have each other's backs or whatever, and you just.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't you dare say it.
I'm dying on this hill. Okay. Now, you look at any other scenes and you see Jason looks like he's wearing the exact same shirt, rolled up arm sleeve and everything. Like, no, I have a strong feeling that he's the undercover cop that switches like to the other side, kind of like Brian O'Connor in Fast and Furious movies. but
You
I'm
are
dying
a
on
worthless
stuff,
piece
so.
of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
Whether you want to believe it or not, I'm not changing my mind. So I mean, how about we can make a bet. You know, if he does become undercover cop, you know, maybe shave your head.
You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
I can't see the video, so I can't see your reaction. I'll have to rewatch the video. I missed like the biggest portion of the live stream. I just joined in like 2 minutes ago, but I was still driving.
Dang it, Sav. Listen to the man.
Oh, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. It's overwhelming. It's too much. It's too much.
You want to believe it. You want to believe it. I know you
Atomic, you sound like a really nice guy, and I have absolutely nothing against you whatsoever. But Jason is in no way, shape, or form a cop. It's just not. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm sorry. As much as you want it to be the case.
We can agree to disagree.
All right. So let me.
I'm down on that hill.
Okay. Well, you can die on that hill with like the 7 other people that think that. So let me. let me just make my case.
Jason's not a cop.
Okay, I'll give you one really big reason why I don't think Jason is a cop, okay? Mass criminal violence on a scale that would have any other cop like arrested, fired, thrown in jail, or even, you know, just completely obliterated. How do you say, okay, this guy's a cop, but this is Grand Theft Auto 6 and it's a crime simulator and he's going to be running around the city murdering people, stealing cars, and committing other crimes alongside Lucia? How do you square that?
Who's to say that it's not just in the beginning, you know?
So you're saying he starts off as a cop, but during the intro he's a cop. So you're saying that he's a cop at the beginning of the story for like 5 seconds, and then as soon as you take control over him, he's not a cop anymore. He gets fired.
No. I've tried to making this point before. Like, you know, like maybe he was undercover trying to get dirt on Lucia, right? And just kind of like the Brian O'Connor story, he like falls in love with her and then, you know, switches sides. But I mean, I don't know. That's just
okay. Well, okay. So here's what I'll say. I think that is more possible. I think there's at least a smidgen of chance that that's the case. I'll grant you that. But that's all you're getting out of me. That's all you're getting. I'm sorry, but I can't sign on to the whole Jason is a cop theory. But what I will say is I do like the idea of him being a Brian O'Connor type that's undercover and then falls for Lucia and then, you know, joins that criminal life. The reason that I have a hard time believing that is because if you look at the backstory on Rockstar's website, it tells you that Jason has grown up around all these hard characters, and you know he joined the army and he's had a rough life, not one consistent with, you know, a police officer. So I mean, I have a hard time seeing it. But what I will say is, so far out of all the theories I've heard about Jason being cop, if I had to get behind one, that would be one that I could get behind.
Okay, but Sav, not trying to jump in here, but how do you justify Dexter?
How do I justify Dexter?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a completely different thing,
It's
though,
the same
right?
thing. Dexter's a cop, and he goes around murdering people.
Is he actually a cop, though? I've never seen the show.
He's a detective.
Is he a detective? Or is he I thought he was like an informant or something. He works with the detective.
No, he is a detective.
Forensics.
Is he? Okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess the story kind of makes that, you know, more entertaining, though, right? Because you have a guy that, you know, kind of has these dark tendencies from what I know about the show. And so he takes the information that he gets from these cases and then he goes and hunts down bad guys. But he's not like...
But how is that different than Jason?
I'll tell you why. Because you don't see Dexter stealing cars from old ladies and beating the hell out of people on the sidewalk and running over people on the beach and just like pulling out a minigun on Main Street. You know, like, you just don't see that. Like, it's really hard. Like, you got to understand, like, Rockstar is designing this game with that in mind. Like, how are players going to play this game? And they know how they're going to play based on how they've played previous games. And they're going to want to run up and down the street, murdering everybody and stealing cars and causing chaos and being chased by the cops. It's Grand Theft Auto. I mean, this game was born running from police. You can't run from yourself as the police. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a cop, I don't see that. I just don't see it. I have a really hard time with it. But I will say, Atomic, I'll give you that. Like, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your opinion. And I think that of all the theories I've heard about Jason being a cop, that's the best one. I still can't get behind it. But I can respect it. I can respect you dying on that hill. That's what I'll say. How about that? That's agreeing to disagree, and that's a fair compromise. What do you think?
Sure.
I didn't piss you off, did I?
No, I was actually trying to look up something else on the site, like not the intro. It's like where it kind of like
trying to his description. Here, I'll pull it up. Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
1 sec. So if you go to the website and you scroll down to the Rockstar official tab, you can click on that. Okay, let me pull it up. Let me switch screens here. Okay, so what we're looking for is Jason's bio. Jason Duvall. Jason wants an easy life, but things keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for the local drug runners. It might be time to try something new.
Okay,
does that sound like a police officer?
On the internet, Cav? Do you believe everything you see on the internet?
Hooligan, I don't. I can't with you right now. I just can't. But yeah, that's why I just don't think he's a cop. I mean, does that make sense to you, Atomic? Like, could you see somebody like that with a backstory like that being a police officer? Honestly, I mean, really, could you?
I can see it both ways.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
I had one more thing. So
yeah, what you got?
Thought of 5 Online when we got the yacht update, right? Like, I think that was something that a lot of people were wanting, but it was just disappointing how you can't drive it. So
the Hootie Wuddy update? What are you talking about?
The yacht update?
The yacht update. Yeah.
Yeah, so you think in GTA 6 we'll be able to actually drive a yacht?
I hope so. I feel like that would be kind of silly for them to add all those like new, boat and ship types and not let us captain those. That'd be really. I mean, I can understand like
GTA 6. GTA 6
one of my hopes for
surely.
GTA 6.
Yeah. I mean, like I can't necessarily. I can see them restricting access to like the cruise ships or like the huge shipping container boats, but like anything like yacht size and smaller, I think needs to be pilotable.
Yeah, same.
So, yeah, that would be my thoughts. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that of all the theories I've heard about Jason being a cop, that's the only one that I feel like I could get behind. But they would have to do it in a way to where they almost tell it as like maybe he's a cop in the like maybe they do like a flashback to maybe Lucia gets pinched because Jason was working as a undercover agent or something like that, and then he leaves the life of crime. I don't know. What I have a really hard time squaring is his backstory. He grew up around grifters and crooks.
In a way where he was an undercover cop, they would probably figure out a way to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a cop haircut. In half these screenshots, he looks like a cop. He's got the cop build, the cop haircut. Like I can see him being a cop. I just don't see how. I don't know how they do that with the story. So that's my biggest hang up with it. But either way,
especially when he like picks up Lucia from the prison, and you get the one dude is like, have I seen you here before? If he was an undercover cop, maybe he brought a lot of people in.
That's fair, but also like if he's visiting Lucia on a semi-regular basis, wouldn't he be going through that same security checkpoint for conjugal visits?
I'm not sure, but I just can't really get past the whole like where you just see the back of the arm and the shirt, like just kind of hiding his face, like kind of keeping it secret. But I mean, you don't really see Rockstar showing parts of a trailer or just anything that's in game that's away from the player. Like that's kind of where I'm
Yeah.
at.
No, I
And
can
then you
see
see
it.
other scenes, and you just see like basically it looks like the same arm, like rolled up sleeve, looks like the same shirt color and everything.
Yeah.
So
I definitely can see your perspective on it. You've like sold me on that like 10% of the way, which is 10% further than anybody else has gotten. So but I appreciate you hopping in here, bud. It's always good to talk to you. Thanks for being part of the community.
yeah, I mean I try to. Like I kind of missed a big portion of this stream today, and then a couple of your other ones because my schedule driving truck, it's kind of sometimes I'm driving days, sometimes I'm driving nights. So
it's all good, brother.
Kind of all over the place.
Whenever you
but,
can show up. That's we appreciate your presence whenever you can make it. So don't sweat it if you can't make it.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch the stream after it's over, see what I missed.
Okay, yeah. Just make sure. Let's see what we're about. How far are we into this? Oh, 3 hours and 13 minutes. So skip to the 3 hour and 10-minute mark, and you'll see what they were all laughing about when you were when you were telling me about that.
Yeah, when I first joined the waiting room, I wasn't sure if I did it right because I could hear you talking still, and I didn't realize that the video was still playing, so I couldn't hear anyone.
Oh no, you're good. I think you'll think it's funny, but just take it in good spirit.
They were trying to
we
talk
just
to
like
me,
having
and I couldn't hear anything. Plus, I was mainly focused on because I was about to shut down, so I was getting ready to back up the trailer into a parking spot.
Gotcha. Okay, well, fair enough. I'm glad you joined. I enjoyed talking to you, but I hope I didn't, hope I wasn't too harsh on your theory. But
oh no,
I appreciate you hopping in.
I mean, first time into the stream, I was just a little nervous was all. So.
Oh no, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I tell people, I've had people that are like, oh, you're like YouTuber, all this. I'm just a guy sitting behind a computer, man. I mean, the only difference between me and you is I make videos. That's it. So there's no reason to be nervous.
It's not just that. It's just like just talking to anyone that you don't know.
Yeah, for sure. I got you.
So it's like kind of being up on stage, really.
Yeah, kind of. I guess that's true. I didn't think about it like that. I'm so used to just kind of being on here in front of you guys. So, yeah, I get that for sure. Little stage jitters. But no, man, anytime you want to hop in, you're welcome.
One more thing.
Yeah.
If they ever did make a GTA game, I've been in MCTs MCT streams, and how people are kind of talking about maybe future locations that they haven't been to before. I think a really good one because I was just there today, and I think it would be a pretty cool place. But Seattle would be a pretty cool place, especially you got Mercer Island, and it's got this bridge that goes across, and then two big tunnels that goes right through the island, which was pretty dope. So I think that would be a pretty cool location.
Yeah, I can see Seattle being an interesting location. There's certainly that's an interesting culture out there for sure. One that I think Rockstar could have really a lot of fun, parroting. So, all right, man. Well, thanks for popping in. It's good talking with you. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the next person in the waiting room, but don't be a stranger. Next time we do call-ins, pop back in, bud.
All right. Yeah, you too, man.
All right, we'll see you. Be safe on the road out there, okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, Sev. I'm gonna join the waiting room. I'm gonna talk to Vice.
Okay.
He's been in there for a minute. I'll drag him up when he's ready.
Okay, sounds good. Wolfine, thanks for hanging out, brother. I appreciate you. Have a good night. You're not gonna see the bathroom hooligan. Stop asking. Roman, don't be nervous when you're talking to me. That's ridiculous. Not a bad person to be compared to. Oh, what's up, Vice?
Hey, what's up, Sav? It's good to be here.
Not much, man. Yeah, I'm glad to have you on, dude. You're going live in what, 30 minutes?
Yeah. Well, I usually do 12:30, so in about an hour. I still gotta have some dinner.
I got you.
Yeah, I just like to take any opportunity to come in here and talk to you. So
For sure,
you know,
man.
Hello.
Hello.
So I guess there is something I wanted to talk about, but
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not trying to give out video ideas because it's actually going to be a video I'm going to make. I feel like this topic is something that should be more talked about. And basically, my perspective on GTA 6, a lot of people are just like, yeah, it's going to be this like really big game. It's this like Rockstar game. Are they going to do good? Whatever. But I think people are looking at it kind of the wrong way because I feel like GTA 6 is going to be the first like metaverse, like the first real metaverse that we're going to have, and it's going to kind of expand over the years and become more engraved into the culture. And I think all these companies are going to start buying in to GTA 6 and like building their franchises. It's not the right word, but like investing into that space. And I think that space is going to be like the first version of a metaverse, I think, where people are going to be living in it and doing business in it and just like growing their brands or expanding their brands. It'll be like a digital real estate thing almost, but not exactly, more so just like a space that's very relevant in culture. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, kind of. I know there was a game a while back that tried doing something like that. They were selling virtual real estate, and it was really popular for a very short period of time. And then I think the novelty of it kind of died off, and didn't really go anywhere. But
yeah,
it was kind of related along the lines of like Star Citizen or something. Like
yes, that's a good one. That's
yeah,
a good one too.
and here's what I'll say about that. I think if any company was capable of doing that, it would be a company like Rockstar, right?
Exactly.
But my thing is like with a business like that, that's a little bit of a risky thing unless you can do it in a way that isn't going to cause you to go bankrupt in the process. Like Star Citizen is like way over budget on what they're originally wanting to spend to kind of create that, and so it's like that's why you're seeing them sell ships, like digital ships, for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars to players, like thousands of dollars of IRL money.
You guys are just saying thousands of dollars.
Yeah, just like finance that game. So, I mean, do they have the capital to do it? Yes. Do they have the talent to do it? Yes. Will they do it? I think probably maybe something along those lines. I can totally see them using GTA 6 as a launching pad for like the larger world that they've been wanting to create for years. I don't know if they're going to get into like the digital real estate end of things. I think that would be really new and interesting. I don't know how they do that exactly.
Yeah, I feel like they would do it more so on the server side of things, where they would like sponsor maybe servers for certain creators or I don't know, corporations, like in a sense where it'll just be a sponsor, not like a sponsored section for a creator or whatever the Rockstar will platform. I also think that a lot of this won't even be a direct effort on Rockstar's part. I just think this is something that will naturally happen over the course of years, and just how relevant GTA will become. I just feel like that's what it's going to turn into if it's not going to be that automatically. Does that make sense? Like it will turn into something like that. And I just feel like that's the direction that GTA 6 is ultimately going to go into in the future. So yeah, I'm excited for that because I feel like anyone who's building a platform in it will do well, especially like actual just GTA 6 creators. But I feel like it'll just be big for everyone. I feel like everyone will have a space in it, in that world. Which is what I'm looking forward to.
Well, and here's what I'll say about that. I think the next iteration of GTA Online is going to change gaming forever. I think that people are massively underestimating what they're not only capable of doing, but likely working on right now. And I've tried to explain that to people and make it make sense for people, but unless you are like following the actual technology and the patents that they've got going, it is really hard to like conceptualize that and wrap your head around it.
Exactly.
I think GTA Online is going to blow your fucking minds. Okay.
Absolutely. They
And
just don't get it, Sav. They just don't get it. You know what I mean? It's like no matter how much we try to explain to them, you know, in 50 different ways, people are not ready for what GTA 6 is. Like, people are just thinking it's a video game, but it will be so much more than that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, side note, really glad to be in the space, glad to be like talking with you and other creators, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm just gonna say I think we all have a pretty bright future when it comes to GTA 6, because it's looking good, man. It's looking unreal. So just kind of wanted to bring that to the surface and see what your thoughts are. And,
I'm excited about, you know, the community and what happens to it, you know, moving up towards launch and then after launch. And I'm excited about all the UGC possibilities, and that's really where what people don't understand is possible when it comes to like when you start talking about UGC and all that. And I guess it's going to come down to really like what kind of tools they give us. I just can't see them spending all this time and money. And this is like the best way to explain it. Okay. Grand Theft Auto 5 cost a couple $100 million to develop, $230 million, something like that. They've made almost a little over $10 billion on that game. I think
that's
my
insane.
math is correct. Okay. So they decided that instead of spending $225 million on the game, they're going to spend upwards of $1 to $2 billion developing GTA 6. That's a big jump. You know, even like, okay, factor in inflation and the size of the studios and all that stuff. All that's all well and good, but that's a lot of money.
It's never been done before.
No, it's not, and it's been in development for a long time. I wouldn't go as far to say 13 years, but you know, it's definitely been in development longer than 2019 when they said that they started development on it. So
I've heard that was a big thing there, because they said they started in 2020 actually, or like pre-production in like 2019. But I just feel like I almost don't believe that. I feel like they would have been working on it pretty much right after GTA 5, if not like in a conceptual kind of phase. But
well, I think they definitely had their hands full with GTA Online, and a lot of the development went towards that. Like whatever teams were still working on GTA 5 kind of transitioned over to the GTA Online market, and then they started production on Red Dead Redemption 2 because they knew that was the next thing in the pipeline. But you have to think at some point before Red Dead Redemption 2 came out and after GTA 5 Online was well established and had plenty of content, they started conceptualizing for GTA 6 and started planning for that. Yeah. You know, when that took place, I don't know exactly, but they've been working on this for a long time, and they've spent a lot of damn money developing this game. And if you think for a second this is just going to be another iteration of GTA 5 or GTA 5 Online, you don't understand. You don't understand what's coming.
Exactly. That's what a lot of people think it is, you know, and they just think like, oh, it's another Rockstar game. It's another, you know, it's another video game. I mean, it is a video game at the end of the day, but I just feel like in the digital world, it's going to be so much more. And I forgot there was another thing I was going to say. It was a good point, and I forgot.
No, it's all good, man.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
I have an excuse. I've been drinking for 4 hours.
Right. No, you're doing great. You're doing great for someone who's been drinking for that long. I actually would love to do that. I was thinking of doing that for the release of the game. To just drink a little bit, but I don't know yet. I don't know. That's hard to imagine. Like launch day is kind of still hard to imagine for me.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's going to be so much chaos and energy. I feel like it would be hard to really predict exactly what you're going to do. All I know is that I'm going to stay up and I'm going to play that game and I'm going to stream it.
Find a niche, narrow down on one particular thing that, you know, like a lot of people aren't going to do, but you know will still get a lot of attention, and hyper focus on that thing right around launch, and you'll do just fine.
It's great. Yeah.
If you want to like focus in on like the cars, or you know, you're gonna find every, you know, whatever in the map or whatever, you know, just find a particular thing that they can go to that thing. And a lot of people are going to avoid story content altogether. They're just going to want to see people explore the map and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think people are definitely going to be streaming the story and people watch that. I don't think I'm going to stream the story. I think I'm just going to stream exploring and goofing around.
that's actually a thing. That's a good point right there because a lot of people already won't stream the game, and if they will, they won't have the chat up or whatever. And so my kind of angle is that I'll be doing all of that, at the cost of obviously getting things spoiled or whatever. Which this is a wild thing to say, but I've never cared about spoilers. Like it's kind of weird to explain, but like if I enjoy the story of something, I'm very much a journey and not a destination guy. So I really just want to, even if I know, like, let's say the story gets leaked for me or spoiled, I will still feel exactly the same way when I play the game, even knowing what can happen. But I want to enjoy the game. That's what I care. It's like, is the experience actually worth it? Not really the ending,
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I get that. I'm kind of with you. Like, I saw how Red Dead ended before I played through it, and it didn't matter to me, because it's
same.
one thing seeing it, it's another thing experiencing it when you're actually going through it. So,
absolutely, yeah,
I'm with you on that. Well, cool, man. I'm glad you popped in. It's always good to talk to you. If I'm still awake,
same.
let's see, you're streaming in about 45, 50 minutes. I should still be up.
Yeah.
I'll pop in and say hi, and we'll hang out for a little bit.
That'll be a first.
I'm surprised I haven't done that sooner. I guess I haven't seen, usually when I get done, the only other person that I realized was streaming was like VPA. So as I'm like eating or whatever, I'll get some food and I'll sit down and I'll watch like maybe 15 minutes of his stream as I'm like getting myself ready for bed. But if you're starting at 12:30, I'll pop in and check it out, man.
I would really appreciate it. It's just that's the thing is that VPA, we stream at exactly almost the same time. I mean, he streams like 30 minutes. I stream 30 minutes after him, and he's so I start like 30 minutes later and end 30 minutes later. But so sometimes people come in from his stream, but it's just like I really. And it's funny because I like watching his streams. I would rather watch his sometimes than stream. So
tell everybody where to find your stream.
All right. I mean, I don't know how to I can't post the link for people, but I'll just type in the chat.
You can in the Discord. Put it in the Discord. You're in the Discord, right?
I am.
Yeah, drop it in the general. Drop it in the general chat. The link to your stream. And so I'm gonna go hang out on Midnight Vice's stream at 12:30, which is in about 45 minutes. I expect some of you here to hop over there and hang out with me. We're gonna go hang out on his stream. Okay?
Oh man,
that's the plan.
I'm nervous. Oh man.
Now you're on the spot.
Oh
no, you'll be fine. It just do your normal thing, dude.
All right, yeah. I mean, it's a very unorthodox stream.
That's all right.
Hopefully, yeah, we'll keep it PG for you guys. Hopefully.
No, do your normal thing, dude. Like, if I don't care, I'm not streaming. It's your stream. Do your thing. I want to see what you do. Phoenix said he's coming. Phoenix said he's gonna be there. T-Bert, you coming? Hooligan, Luke, you guys gonna show up? We'll see.
Oh no.
All right, guys.
I just need to. Yeah, I'm gonna post the link in the Discord.
Okay, post it in the Discord in the general chat, and we'll be there. Roman says he's gonna be there too.
I also I'm doing like a weed Wednesday, so it's not drinking. It's
that's fine, dude. That's fine.
I don't know if people are into that, but
I used to be a smoker. It's all good with me, bro.
All right, awesome. Yeah, VPA by the way used to be as well. He recently stopped smoking, but
yeah. I lost a lot of brain cells from that.
I am continuing to lose a lot of brain
is a
cells.
major cognitive failure thing. Like I don't.
It is. That's why I stopped. Just because I stopped with my memory was really struggling there for a while, so I had to stop.
Oh wow! You know what's crazy? I totally relate to that.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, it's a common thing if you Google it, like memory loss and marijuana users. It's a thing, man.
No, it is a real thing. It is a real thing. I'm evidence of it. But
we'll be there,
guys. All right, yeah, sounds good then. Sounds good.
All right, buddy. We'll see you in a little bit.
Me on.
Of course,
appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy, guys.
See ya.
Bye bye.
All right. So we got Megabot, who was in here earlier already, and then Phenom Strike, who is also in here. So let's just pull them both in. We'll go out on a bang. We got about 15 minutes. Yeah, let's just pull them both in. We'll have a big old chat. Oh shit. Caden or Hooligan. Is that who I think it is? How is that possible? Is that somebody trolling? Tell me that's somebody trolling. I hope that's somebody trolling. Hooligan.
Yeah.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes. I took care of it. I took care of it.
Is that somebody? Is that somebody trolling, or is that like actual? I don't know how that's.
No.
That can't be the original because it's been blocked.
It is. No, it's gotta be.
Hey, Sav, you should give me YouTube moderation so that I can help.
Okay, yeah, you just got to type something in the chat so I know what your name is in here.
I'm gonna do pee poo poo.
Okay. The first one to type pee poo poo is the one that gets mod privileges. Everybody's gonna be like pee poo poo.
It's the first one that gets blocked.
Spooky Luther, I got you. Add as moderator. There you go. You're now a mod. Okay, so I figured we've got about, what, 15 minutes left on stream, and since I've already spoken with both Megabot and Phenom Strike, we'll go ahead and we'll chat with both of you at the same time. We'll have a little 5-way action going here as we roll the credits to the end here. Hey, yo! You got mod privileges now. It's not me, it's the vodka. All right, so how's everybody's night been? Good?
Yeah, it's been good.
Good. You're drunk? Booze. I gotta say, I enjoy Whiskey Wednesdays as much as, the next guy. But taking a little break from the brown stuff and picking up the clear liquor again, I've actually really enjoyed these. I've had a few of these, and they're really good, man. They go down super easy. I don't, not that I have a hard time with the, sissified Tennessee Apple Jack Daniels, but I really like these. It reminds me of like being 21 again. Hooligan says the brown stuff. Yeah, I'm talking about whiskey. You can just say it. I'm right here.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, now you don't want to interrupt.
Well, I mean, Jason is a cop. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'll let that one slide.
Get this guy out of here.
You need to leave.
A 5-way is new, says F32 NYK. Yes, a 5-way is new. T. Burton says, I've got to pop off here, guys. Had a blast. You all have a good rest of your night. Thanks, T. Burton. You have a good one, too. Thanks for hanging out, bud.
T. Burton. Good night.
Casey Soko says, this has been a fun stream. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Munching on chips with a beer, says Cam. That sounds good. Luke says, Sav lasts longer on the blue. I don't know. I was going to make a joke there, but I'm not going to. So I've done a lot of talking. Why don't you guys say some stuff?
How about, listen, this is Whiskey Wednesdays, and I've hardly heard any, conversation about whiskey.
Well, whiskey is brown. And
what's your favorite whiskey? What do you drink normally?
My favorite whiskey is this right here, Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple. It's good stuff, man. If you haven't had that before, you need to try that. It's so good. It's so smooth. I'm not like a whiskey. Yeah, it's brown. I'm not like a whiskey connoisseur. Somebody like T. Burton knows a lot more about whiskey than I do, and he can appreciate the stuff that costs more money and all that. I don't have a palate for all that stuff yet. So I am kind of a newish whiskey drinker. I grew up drinking like mixed drinks and vodka and tequila and all that stuff. So and beer, But I just started drinking whiskey not that long ago, probably 2 years now. And I've been really enjoying this Tennessee Apple, mainly because it's so easy to drink. You just pour it over some ice and you can sip on it, and it's not like. You get a little bit of a burn, but it's not like a bad burn, and it tastes good. You have the sweet factor, so that's what I like. But I've got a nice, here I've got a nice bottle of Basil Hayden, which is like a $45 bottle of, bourbon, and it's I'm sure some people can appreciate that. I just am not. I'm not one of them. So I kind of
And
default.
sometimes you don't need to drink the whiskey or bourbon to use it. Like a lot of the times, I like to cook with my bourbon. There's a bourbon that I bought one time called Willet bourbon. Every time I make a steak, I'll put a shot in my pan, and I'll fry my steak in some bourbon. It's really good.
Yeah, I've never tried that. I've never tried a steak fried in bourbon, but I also don't fry my steaks either. I grill them over charcoal. I am a purist
Well,
when
you
it
can
comes
baste
to
them
like
with whiskey or bourbon. Basting
That's
them
true. Yeah, I suppose
gives
you
them
could do that.
That extraordinary smoky flavor.
Really? Yeah, that's interesting. I'd have to try that. Luke says, Sav, do an alcohol tier list. It'd be very short. Because I'm not like I'm not like a guy that can be like, oh yeah, I've had this and that's great and this and that's great and that and this and that. I can't. I'm not one of those guys. I'm like I'm the type of person where like if I discover a food that I like, I eat the shit out of that food for like, or that specific recipe for like for example, I'll give you an example. Okay, I figured out that I can smoke a rack of ribs on my pellet grill in like 4 hours, and they are tremendously good with a little bit of beef steak seasoning. It's called what is the name of that seasoning? It's Longhorn something.
I know what you're
but
talking about. I can't think of it either.
I think it's Kinder's. It might be Kinder's something. I don't know. But yeah, you just dry rub on the ribs, right? And then of course, you got to peel the silver skin off the back of the rack of ribs, throw it on the pellet grill at 225 degrees for like 4 hours. That sucker comes off. You just cut the individual ribs in between them. Dude, like it's so good. It's so easy. And I literally had in 1 week, I ate probably 6 or 7 racks of ribs just by myself. Yeah,
Shut up,
because
it's not funny.
yeah, no, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like when I get on something, like for example, I have a spaghetti recipe that I do. I'll make that spaghetti probably 2 or 3 times that week because that's what I want. So like for me, alcohol, it's the same way. I find an alcohol that I like and I just stick with it for 10 years. I don't like, I'm not good at like trying new things. I try, like I went and got because who was it? God, who was it? I can't remember the name. Bobby's Board. No, not Bobby's Board. Bobby Black. I can't remember what his name is. In the chat, he told me to get some Hennessy, and he donated like $50. So I'm like, okay, I'll go get a bottle of Hennessy. And I took like 1 or 2 sips from this. I'm like, it's not for me, So it sits there on my shelf, and I haven't had any of it since. So I'm just, I don't know. I'm a creature of habit, dude.
I know bananas are your thing. Have you tried Hollerhead whiskey?
Hollerhead whiskey?
It tastes like banana flavor.
I haven't. I don't even know that I can get that. I asked when I was up at the local liquor store. Man, I almost screwed that up. I was up at the local liquor store and I asked them, because I'm in South Carolina, by the way. And when you're in South Carolina, you cannot buy liquor past 7 p.m. and you cannot get it at all on Sundays. It's a weird state. They have like blue liquor laws down here still. So I have to get to the liquor store by like 6:45 if I'm going to buy anything for that evening. So I went up there. I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but I went up there and I asked them, do you guys have anything banana flavored? Because I thought, that'd be really cool to have like, the banana themed stuff, whatever, to have some like banana flavored liquor. And they're like, we've got like one thing, but it was something that was like a cream liqueur or something like that. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I did see a little shot of moonshine, banana flavored moonshine, and I actually have it in the freezer. I keep forgetting about it. I keep forgetting about that. I need to bust that thing out next Whiskey Wednesday. But yeah, no, I'd be down to try something. If it's like sweet and it's like easy to drink for the most part, not to sound like a bitch, but I'll try it.
Hey, Sav. I've
What?
got a crazy idea.
What's your crazy idea?
IRL live stream, barbecue, and whiskey tasting live stream.
Barbecue and whiskey tasting live stream. I could maybe get behind that.
In the bathroom.
God, dude.
Because I could totally make it. I don't live so exponentially far from South Carolina. I would love to do an IRL live stream.
Yeah, you want to come down? We'll barbecue and do some whiskey?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Dude, I'm down. We can get T Burton over here too. He lives like 30 minutes from me.
All right.
And T Burton, he's the whiskey guy.
Before. I've driven to and from California twice. South Carolina is nothing.
Yeah, dude. Come on down, dude. We'll do it. I'm always looking for an excuse to barbecue, dude. Like I've got a mean brisket recipe that will like blow your shoes off your feet.
Rex, or do you use Blackstone, or do you use like the blacktop?
What, for brisket?
No, like for like regular like steaks, burgers, chicken.
Oh, I cook everything on my pellet grill. Pellet grill. Everything.
Pellet grill? Okay.
Everything. Yep. And the reason for that is like you can't get a nice char like with burgers on a pellet grill, but you can get some damn good flavored, smoke flavored, like nicely cooked burgers at 145 degrees Fahrenheit that are just like juicy and smoky and flavorful on a pellet grill. And they're perfect. It's my wife's favorite thing.
If you don't stream it, it don't matter. We're going to have a barbecue and it's going to be great.
That sounds good, dude. Yeah, you come on down. I'll shoot you my address and we'll talk about it. We'll plan it out for sure.
All right.
Maybe we'll have to do that.
Stream, I'd be glad to fucking talk about that.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, you can send me a message. We'll talk about it. We'll start scheduling something. And T Burton, like I said, he lives like 30-40 minutes from here, so we can get him over here. He'll bring some whiskey. I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll start once we got something planned. We'll start talking about when it is and tell everybody kind of like roughly where it is and see who'd be willing to travel. Maybe we could have like a big powwow at the house.
Because parks, you can go to a park and you can grill and drink at a park.
Yeah, that's true. Although I couldn't really bring my pellet grill to a park.
Yeah, you could. I mean,
it needs electricity.
I've done it in California before.
It needs electricity.
Oh, it needs electricity.
Yeah, it's not like a Traeger. Well, I'm sure there's different types of Traegers, but it's like my pellet grill has a LED display on it, and you like spin the dial to like set your temperature and your smoke level and all that stuff, and then you can there's little temperature probes that you can plug into the side of it, plug into your meat, and then you just close the lid and forget about it, and you just check your phone to see where the temperature's at. It's so nice.
I'm sorry, my wattage isn't as big as yours.
Wattage?
Yeah,
What?
I don't use an electric grill. I've never used an electric grill.
It's not an electric grill. It's a pellet. It's a pellet grill. It uses wood pellets. It burns wood pellets, but it has an electric burner in it, which starts the grill and electricity. Yeah, but you need electricity to. Okay, I'll tell you what. I will go and get like a traditional pit because I grew up in the Midwest on Kansas City style barbecue. I don't need a pellet grill to blow your socks off, dude. It's just easier. I learned how to smoke brisket on a traditional pit with a tray underneath it full of water and apple juice. So like that, as that steam rises, it keeps the brisket moist and juicy. And then you rotate the wood chunks in there and keep it at exactly 220 to 230 degrees with not too much smoke, not too much oxygen. You got to keep the burn right. If that smoke turns white, you're overdoing it, son.
All right, we'll see. Okay, when I come there, I'll bring my own grill and we'll have a grill.
We'll have a grill off. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We'll do a grill off, and we'll have chat vote on what looks better, and then they're just gonna have to take our word for it when we try mine, and they say it's better.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
That's funny. Hooligan says, I send y'all Sav's address. Everyone can come to his house. No, we're not doing that, Hooligan.
Don't do that.
Order Sav's in the bathroom.
What's up, Kinsey? We're about to wrap this thing up, guys. It is, what time is it? It's 11:59. I think it's time to call it. because I've got to get myself a little bit of food, and then I've got to pop over to Midnight Vice's stream because he's going to be live here in about 30 minutes. Who all is coming over there with me? Am I going by myself, or are you guys going to show up and support this guy?
No, I'm
okay.
popping.
Luther's coming. All right. Hooligan, who was that said they're coming?
Phenom Strike.
Phenom. Okay, Phenom's going to be there. Hooligan, you coming?
If only if I can coerce him into making me a mod, yeah.
Okay. I'm sure he'd be happy to give you mod privileges. Yeah, what's up?
Or if he pays me.
Yeah, as I say, I really appreciate the the free trial. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course, man. No, it's no sweat. I wanted to, like I said, I got those free trial codes for a reason. I want to give them out to whoever wants to hop in and be a part of the thing. So I think a lot of people that showed up tonight are actually members. Phenom, you're a member, right? I asked you already. Phenom.
Sorry. No, I didn't.
Your
trial? No. On the new website? No.
Okay, so wait, are you a member of the YouTube channel though?
Thought I was. Let me check.
I think I've drank so much that I'm starting to hiccup now. I think it might be bedtime soon.
There's so many tabs open.
I've got the cartoon hiccups.
Got the cartoon hiccups. Cartoon hiccups is BT. Either way, Phenom, when you sign in to the website, send me a message with your username, and if you're a member, you should have automatic access. If you're not, I'll send you a trial code.
Perfect. Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Cool deal. In the chat and the website then.
Yeah. Just yeah, you can send me a Discord message. Just send me a Discord message with your username, and I'll get you squared away.
Sounds good.
All right, dude. All right. Well,
I have a quick question for chat. What is the first crime you're committing in GTA 6?
I'm actually curious. I'm curious to see what everybody says. Everybody knows what my answer is, but what are you guys gonna do? What's the first crime you're committing in GTA 6?
Me personally, I really want to see how the destruction physics are like, and if there's actually like, because I heard something about clamp crews, like I heard a bad rumor like that. I don't think it'll be that detailed, but I don't know. I really want to see how the destruction is like.
Yeah. Phoenix.
Grand Theft Auto, like.
Phoenix said peeing on someone's lawn.
Peeing on someone's lawn. Yeah.
That's a good one. Murder, loitering, jaywalking. All good answers.
So
not
someone
doing
asked
taxes.
If you're gonna get pulled over by police if you're like speeding 100+ miles per hour.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't catch the first part of that. I heard 100 miles an hour. What was your question?
Someone asked in chat earlier if you're gonna get arrested or something if you speed past a cop at like over the speed limit, like 100+ miles an hour.
Oh, I guess they'd have to have like a traffic law system in order for that to work. I don't know exactly how they do that.
Honestly, that might be a good idea. It would be like there'd be more stuff to do, I guess. Like if you're speeding like excessively, then I guess it would give more content to the game.
Casey Soko said he wants to do. He said he wants to do a pacifist challenge. He's gonna try not to commit any crimes as long as he can.
2 minutes.
Make it like 3 minutes into the game. Running a stop sign, says Kinsey. Armed robbery. All right. Well, I'm going to call it here, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream. Everybody that jumped into the voice chat for the calls, everybody that hung out in the chat, kept it rolling, all the donations, the memberships, appreciate all of it. Everybody that liked the stream, thank you guys. As always, I appreciate your viewership more than anything. Just the fact that you guys are willing to hang out with me for 4 hours is awesome. So it was a good Whiskey Wednesday. I had a lot of fun. But we don't have to wait a whole nother week because I will be live on Friday. So we're going to take a break tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday, and then we'll have the weekend, and then I'll be back on Tuesday. So you'll see more of my ugly mug. So anyway.
Thank you, everyone. I'm going to get back to Red Dead Redemption 2.
All right. Have a good night, Megabot. course, Luther. Are you gonna hang out with me, or are you going to bed because you got the hiccups?
I'll hang out. I'll stay here for a bit.
Okay.
Have a good night,
We're gonna
guys.
Discuss this IRL stream. That's what I want to do.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you, chat. I hope everybody has a good night. Everybody stay safe, get some rest, drink water if you stayed up drinking with me. Slam a glass of water before you go to bed. You'll wake up feeling much better. We'll see you guys for
Yes, you will.
We'll see you guys for Freaky Friday. We got some cool stuff planned. See you in a couple days. Bye, guys.